E.
And we're live. Hey everybody, it's Monster Camp. And Swissy's here.
Whoa.
I don't know that Swissy's been on an episode of this yet.
Nope.
Once.
Sure
I've been on
hasn't.
One.
Yeah.
It's
Nope,
been,
never.
It's been some time.
Single one.
And since it's been a while, I guess I'll just do the whole intro. Camp Spooky.
been a
the stage
while.
of some of our dearest summers. Back then, we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days, while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us, it did. Alright, so they've added some DLC. You can now play as Zoe, Refrigerator, and Modeus from Helltaker.
Green doesn't get a new person?
Not yet. I'm assuming the next DLC will
What the
probably be
fuck?
an additional green.
This is
But
bullshit.
You could be Jelly, man.
No!
Jerry boy.
This is bullshit.
Jerry boy.
I hate my life.
I am, in fact, going to go with Modeus, though, so... Sucks to be you, nerd. You haven't even beaten
Josh,
Helltaker
take
like
green.
I have.
Let me be the fridge.
You watched. You watched.
Yeah?
The playthrough.
You want to be the fridge, huh?
I mean, unless you want to be the fridge.
Let's
Yeah?
see. We'll take brains. Sock puppet, Iron Maiden, sleeping bags. We'll take a spork. Damn, that was bold. I wasn't expecting it to be bold. Business anal paste? There we go, that's smarts.
Nice.
Alright, who wants number 2?
Well, who's going for what?
I
Is
know-
all I need
I
to know.
assume Boko probably wants to be Zoe, but I don't know.
No, I mean, who are
Obviously.
you dating?
Oh, I'm gonna go
Not
for
your
Calculaster,
character.
I think. Haven't gone for him yet.
Okay, Swissy, who are you going for?
I don't know who anybody is. Hang on.
You have Aravi, Calculestra, Dahlia, Damien,
Who's
Joy
the hot
Johnson,
guy with the
Jemima,
skeleton
and
body?
Miriam.
That's Milo.
Milo from Atlantis.
Yeah, give me that.
Sure. Alright, Boko, what things do you want?
Let me look.
Got competitive tarot, multi-tool, Scott snacks, the Sword of Roar, King of the Lions, Campfire Songbook, Dragon Heat, BFF bracelet kit, Philosopher's Stone growing kit, and Magic Mirror.
Give me the sword, the porn, and the knife.
Is this the knife?
Yes.
There are many things on here that are not knives, including a
They can
needle.
use knives.
Alright, who wants what? Fight over the scraps,
Well, Josh.
peons.
Just make Swissy the fridge.
Alright.
Swissy is the
No, wait.
Oh, you want a not Swissy name?
Xbox
There's
Series
got to be a
X.
fun name here, right?
Frissy.
Frissy? Whatever. Go for it.
Swidge.
I like Swidge better, actually.
Hmm.
Swidge.
Hey, Molly, what's up?
Going for swidge, isn't it?
Is there enough?
That sounds like something Tom would say.
Is there enough room for Reswidgenator?
Reswidgenator. I hate this.
Sounds like a Dr. Doofenshmirtz invention of some kind.
Reswidgerator.
Reswidgerator. Alright. Sure.
What do you want? Sketchbook, north-facing moss, very strong insect repellent, uranium lipstick, Scott snacks, Philosopher's Stone growing kit, Instapost camera, competitive tarot, book of orgy etiquette. Or I could just hit the random button
if you
want.
If
Yeah,
you
do
want, who is? Well, I was gonna say these give you some
Milo
extra
is-
stats.
I believe
Yeah,
Milo's
is
charm, right?
He's
creativity
charm
and charm.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. So sketchbook probably.
Give me that.
Sure. That's just creativity.
Yeah.
Instapost camera, almost certainly.
Camera, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Uranium lipstick, that's probably charm. And bold.
Oh yeah.
Probably?
hell
Yeah, it's charm.
yeah. Or bold.
Primarily
Yeah.
charm.
And charm and bold.
Alright, Josh, do you want to be the
Who-
zombie man or
Who are
the
you
jelly
going for,
guy?
Boko? Well, that's a stupid question.
Either Rafi or Joy. I don't know.
Steven, you know the answer. Just lock him in.
Little
Lock
jelly
it in.
guy.
There we are.
His name is his default name is Noodles. That's incredible.
What a guy.
Refrigerator senpai? It might be. Yep, this is me now. I'm this guy. Here I am.
Yep, it's you.
Anyways, so did we ever figure out Dahlia's thing? Cause didn't it?
She just
Wasn't
needs to
just
be-
you
you
need to
just
be
need to
really
have-
good at a stat?
Yeah, you need to just have a really high stat. I think it's you need to have the
What's a
highest.
stat
in
people
stat.
don't care about?
I need smarts and I think charm maybe. I don't remember.
I need charm and creativity.
It says you need at least 15 or more in one stat for Dahlia.
Yeah, I just want to pick a stat
Can you
that
just
people
do
aren't gonna
money?
like go for.
There's no money.
No,
in
I
this
don't think
one.
There's
that's
no
a
money
stat.
in this game.
Oh, okay.
Also, there is. Oh, apparently there is. I didn't remember.
Get the Pokemans.
So what's a stat people don't need? Fun, maybe?
I think so.
I think.
I don't think.
Does anyone need
needs
fun?
So I've
Because
got
otherwise
Iron
I'll just
Maiden
try to
sleeping
max
bag,
fun.
Fake noble title, very strong insect repellent, build your own golem, Pokemon TCG, human wool sweater, the magic shrooms guide, flashback light, and penguin mask.
I assume it'd be like Pokemon's penguin mask. Other thing. There's
Penguin mask,
fun.
yep,
Yeah.
And magic
What's another
mushrooms guide.
fun one? Magic mushrooms? Sure.
Magic mushrooms, probably.
Yeah.
That's
All right. So
smart and
I'm gonna try to max fun. We'll go with that.
One might say that the Monster Prime had hardened us on the highs and lows of love, but no, in love we're always absolute beginners, and summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads. Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening just 3 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the Monster Prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson Jojiba, 23, a badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Aravi Mishra, 22, a hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Calculester Hewlett-Packard version 1.1, a library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. Dahlia Akido, 20, a buff blue demon and warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And Milo Belladonna, 23, a Death Reaper doubling as an internet influencer and who is profoundly in love with life and all of its earthly pleasures. The bus trip was long and all of summer could be shaped by the very first step well taken. And so it was clear, it all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. What's your favorite hobby? Oh, I know this one. Efficient farming. Oh no, it's probably raising succulents for Calculester.
It's raising succulents, right? Because efficient farming is a Ravi.
Yeah, which is I assume what Boko wants.
Actually,
Or
no,
Joy?
give me saving the world.
Okay.
For joy.
So we'll say being popular is going to be the Milo option.
Oh yeah. Give me.
For Josh,
Popular
is
fridge.
is mine
very
very
anime
anime workouts then?
yes,
Because Damien is crimes, surely.
surely.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So I assume that's it.
Soups, Calculester. I think Josh is usually.
Ah, this was me.
Yes, usually.
I was
yes.
usually the robotman.
Yep.
Oh, you also raise succulents, Soups. It is one of my favorite pastimes. Succulents are not only interesting and cute in their own right, but they have so many practical uses. For example, aloe vera can alleviate burns and abrasions on the skin, and cannabis can produce a relaxing high when inhaled.
Incredible.
I was not even aware that cannabis was a succulent until Polly asked me
As
to watch
innocent.
over hers until the cops get off her ass. I learn something new every day. It's not a succulent.
It's definitely not.
Soups, we should further discuss our interest in succulents at camp.
To answer your question, Malagai, I think the refrigerator was actually an April Fool's joke that they just went ahead and put in the game. Boko.
The
Joy.
refrigerator.
The refrigerator. Excuse me.
I assume I did her. I think
I
I
think
I
did.
believe so.
Oh, are you dabbling in the world saving, Boko? Nice. I pretty much made it my full-time job. If you ever wanted me to take your heroism beyond a hobby, you should call me. I'll give you some great pointers on how to stop an apocalypse in its tracks and still have time for a social life. Maybe we could hang out a bit this summer in between saving countless lives. What do you say?
Switch rate.
Tight, yo.
That icon's really good.
I hate it.
Popularity
you,
is such a
Steven.
fun hobby, Reswitcherator. I highly recommend it to anyone who is popularity challenged. The skills are simple and fun to cultivate. Just be likable and a force of good in the world and socialize with others. I mean, of course, it doesn't hurt to have a viral social media following and a face that loves the camera. But I think we could turn you into a popularity sensation yet, Reswitcherator. That's gonna be hard to say. Josh, tell
Oh man, I love anime workouts. It's so much easier to get a full workout in when it's in dramatic training montage. When it's a dramatic training montage, even. I like taking my time weightlifting as much as the next guy, but sometimes it's easy to just slip into a 3-minute musical interlude where I do bicep curls and scowl to J-pop. Maybe we can do some train montages together while we're at camp. They're supposedly really good for bonding, too.
We only had 3 weeks
love
left to
that.
woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. She's the best. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Let's engage in proper camp activities.
Alright. What do I need? Staff smart.
Do I just make fridge noises? I really hope I just.
God,
make
I
fridge
hope you just
This
make
is
fridge
like the
noises.
door opening. That'd be really
Eh?
good.
That day you go searching in the woods for edible wildflowers to make a delicious wildflower soup. You heard that some well-known flowers like lilies and tulips are actually poisonous. You decide to find out which flowers are bad by eating them all. A few hours later, you vomited up all the contents of your stomach and have a pretty comprehensive list of which flowers not to put in the soup next time. Nice, you gained 2 smarts. Wildflower soup forever! You're searching the forest for the perfect tree to carve your love interest initials into when you stumble across Calculester and Joy. They seem agitated.
I do not understand. Is not the raccoon's blood supposed to remain inside of its body?
Ugh.
Oh wait. Yes,
You
Cal,
didn't
that's
push
where
the
blood
button.
belongs. I
we
know.
go.
This is your fault. This raccoon is seriously injured, and that's why I'm worried about it.
But why is it injured?
Because it dove in front of me during my climatic encounter with my latest monster of the week, absorbing an attack that would have otherwise have killed me. Sorry for saying monster of the week. I'm not sure if that's an offensive term here.
No need to apologize. Technically, I am a soulless automaton, not a monster.
Oh no.
Also, I am physically incapable of being offended. But you have not answered my question. Being injured seems to be a suboptimal state of affairs. Why then did the raccoon allow itself to be injured?
It didn't allow itself to be injured. That's not how it works.
But can it not simply repair the affected body system's plating? Wait, I skipped an entire line. With a generous application of epoxy and aluminum plating. That is how I handle such mishaps.
No, that would be super lethal for a living creature.
It would,
Oh no.
but then all of the other animals I have saved. Are you saying that
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Alert, critical introspection, imminent, total emotional collapse likely.
Enough of this.
Yo, mood.
Snap out of it, Cal. I don't have time to deal with your comic failures to understand organic life right now. I'm trying to save this raccoon's life.
I'm sorry, friend Joy, that my impending psychological meltdown is inconvenient for you.
So weird.
Fine,
Oh,
I'll talk
no.
to you through this, but only if Soups can help stabilize this raccoon. You can do that, can't you, Soups?
Sure, totally. I mean, all you've really got to do is upload the raccoon's consciousness to the cloud, or replace the raccoon with a hand puppet and hope no one notices.
Well, the top one's probably smarts, right?
Feels like smarts to
Surely.
me. The bottom one is definitely creativity.
Yeah.
You plug a USB
Yeah.
cable into the base of the dying raccoon's skull and connect it to your phone.
Oh my god.
You manage to download the raccoon's consciousness easily enough because this is a video game and who gives a shit. But you don't have enough space available in your Google Drive, so you decide to upload the raccoon to an actual cloud instead. You're not sure whether it worked until you glance into a nearby puddle and find the raccoon's face staring serenely back at you.
Why are you staring at that puddle, Soups? Are you having trouble recognizing your own face, as I do almost constantly?
No, look, Soups has somehow managed to turn a routine case of forced medicine into a transformative spiritual experience.
The raccoon's face disappears from the puddle and appears in the clouds above you, where it gazes down imperiously. Look inside yourself, Soups, it says in a booming voice. You are more than what you have become. You must take your place in the circle of life. Remember who you are. You are my
Now, wait a
child,
second.
Oh,
and the
it's
one true
Simba.
monarch. Remember who you are.
Such a climax.
What? Soups, I had no idea you are a protagonist. This changes everything.
Haha, just kidding, says the raccoon in the clowns. I'm a fucking raccoon. We met like 2 minutes ago. Thanks for turning me into a cloud. I'm gonna go haunt the fuck out of some chickens. Peace. The cloud drifts away on the breeze, cackling all the way.
Ah, so it appears that living things really are nothing more than fiendishly complicated machines.
I guess I can't refute that, given the fact that Soups accomplished all this with a USB cable and a free WeTransfer account. Oh wow, I haven't thought about WeTransfer since Tiba.
So then all the animals I saved by gluing metal plates to their bodies are alright after all.
You know what? Sure, fine.
Well, that settles it. Cal's happy, Joy's happy, and every time you commit a minor crime or root around in the garbage, you feel Raccoon God smiling on you. You gain 2 charm and 1 smarts. Where do you want to go?
It's
That
not
voice
the
line is
lake.
definitely for you.
What?
So I was just saying that the voice line they use is perfect for you.
Where do you want to go? It's your turn.
Let's see.
Just not the lake, please.
Can I go to a smart place?
No, I did.
Nope.
Fine, let me go to a charm place then.
Okay. That day at the... Jesus Christ.
Ah,
That day at Camp Dome, you play a game of Tug of War. You see, Tug of War is a harder game than it seems. It involves a lot of strategy. There's a secret technique that not everyone knows. It's, you need to be strong. You mastered this technique years ago, and so you win. The audience is cheering and roaring in joy while you salute them, victorious. They throw roses at you. They throw their underwear. Someone throws you 2 charm, which you happily take. You're about to be impaled by a particularly sharp volleyball when Joy appears and saves you with a shield of magical
Hey,
light.
you.
Hey, Poco, don't get any horny ideas just because I saved you. Saving people from getting impaled is just what heroes do.
ah.
It's Batness.
What the fuck is that thing?
Who the fuck?
Oh right, Batness.
It's
Ah,
Batness.
I
Oh
forgot
my
about
God.
Batness.
Swissy,
I
would
don't
you
want
like
to
be
voice Batness. Swissy, be
Oh
Batness.
my god. Okay. What's Batness like? What's the motivation here?
I
What's
mean,
my
it's,
Did you not-
story?
It's
Except for
Katniss
green.
from the
Did you
Hunger
not
Games,
hear
but a
the
bat.
I volunteer tribute?
I
I
getcha.
volunteer tribute? Did you not hear the annoying high-pitched voice?
It's Katniss, but a bat.
And also
And
high-pitched
also
and annoying.
terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did someone say something about what heroes do? Because whatever it is, I'm doing it. I'm the hero. It's me.
Who are you besides the hero?
You mean you don't remember me? Curse the Chancellor and his vicious Ow. I bit my tongue. Disinformation campaign. My name is Batness, and I'm here from Camp Rival Camp to save you all.
That was not bad.
From the numerous deadly traps and lethal games in this dome. That's really thoughtful of you. Maybe we could team up and...
You think these lakes of acid and constantly firing shotguns are the real danger? You've been taken in completely by the Chancellor's lies.
My tongue has never recovered.
This camp dome is just a distraction perpetuated by the Chancellor to keep us occupied while he eats diamond caviar and drinks $1,000 bills.
Who's this Chancellor you keep talking about?
Only the most insidious despot
that
the world
face.
has ever known. Despacito. He controls
The
everything
JoJo
and does it
face
so
is
cleverly
really
that
good.
no one but me is even aware of its existence.
Holy shit, I just saw that.
I have dedicated my life to stopping him and to being involved in angsty love triangles and shooting my bow a lot and having complex feelings, but mostly to stopping him.
Wow, you seem like a really passionate person, but wouldn't that passion be better directed at a more immediate threat to society? Like, I don't know, global warming?
Global warming. That's just the result of all the expensive cigars the Chancellor smokes because he's so rich and evil.
Right, okay, what about racism?
People are only racist because of the subliminal messages the Chancellor puts in Hollywood movies and on cereal boxes.
Oh.
I mean, what about the government's corruption? No, never mind. I see where that one's gonna go.
Joy turns to you, clearly frustrated.
This Batwoman hybrid clearly has a lot of passion for social change, but I can't help but think it could be harnessed to do some real good. If only I could think of some threat that she can't just tie directly to the Chancellor.
So many threats to choose from, but you managed to narrow it down to 2. The horror of missing out on a chance for summer love, or the giant mouth that opens in the center of camp and swallows 5 campers every day, which no one ever talks about for some reason.
Let's go with that one, the second one.
Okay.
I've never really thought about it, but that giant mouth at the center of camp is sort of a huge problem.
You guys have a mysterious giant mouth in your camp too? We have one at Camp Rival Camp, but every time it opens, one of the counselors comes by and tells us it's time to play in the camp dome. Oh my god!
The only winner here is oppression.
It all makes sense. The camp dome is just an elaborate ploy to distract us from the giant mouth that eats campers.
That's ridiculous. Why would they distract us from one lethal situation with another lethal situation?
Hey guys, says Counselor Dave, the ever-chief Hydra. How's everyone doing? Not thinking about the mysterious mouth in the center of camp, I hope. Enjoy the dome.
Huh. Now that I think about it, it is pretty weird that the camp counselors always translate the hideous muttering of the mouth whenever it appears as, hey, hey, time to go to the dome. And also that we don't celebrate any holidays at camp except for Don't Talk About the Giant Mouth Day, which is every day.
Do you think the giant mouth is really the Chancellor?
If I say yes, will you help us destroy it?
After a lengthy character arc that involves equal parts romance and ultraviolence, absolutely.
Okay, then yes.
Fuck yeah, let's punch that mouth in its mouth!
You go on a sexy adventure with Joy and Batness. You don't manage to destroy the giant mouth, but you do extort 2 fun and 1 charm from the counselors in exchange for your silence. It just made fridge noises.
Seems to have
yes.
just made fridge noises.
What's the where go where? Where's the
Creativity is in the lower left.
Give me that.
Yeah!
You spend the day learning
Nice.
new skills with the Monster Scouts in order to earn badges. You earn a badge for healing a wound only using the bark of a tree. You earn a badge for writing poems in iambic pentameter. You earn a badge for building a blackberry using only real blackberries. Nice! Completing all of those unexpected and probably useless lessons earned you 2 creativity. You meet up with Milo for an intense session of jazz appreciation, but your emotional moment is ruined by a big stupid jerk. Appreciating jazz,
him.
I see! Well, when I'm through with this camp, the only music I'll be appreciating is a soft rock cover of Achy Breaky Heart on endless repeat!
Oh no.
You mean you're gonna turn Camp Spooky into a dad's house? You wish you were that lucky, but I'm an evil CEO after all, so I'm here to buy up Camp Spooky and turn it into a shopping mall!
Jesus
Really?
Christ.
How'd you get to be so wealthy with so little business sense? No one goes to shopping malls anymore. Oh yeah, hotshot? Well then where do the teens go to hang out with their friends? The internet. Okay, but where do the brands hawk their latest wares? The internet. Fine, but where, I ask you, do people buy useless gadgets they neither need nor truly want in order to stave off the boredom of their empty lives? The Sky Mall catalog, also the internet. Curse the internet! It's got me in every turn. Unless... Yes, that's it. I'll buy the internet and build a shopping mall on it. Just have to make a few calls. Do you even know how the internet works? It's not an object you can buy. And is that a car phone attached to a sports car you didn't drive here? You're... Done! Turns out the Vanderbilts were looking to sell the internet after all. Too many peasants, they said. Looks like it's time to ruin it with business. True to his word, the CEO soon makes the internet even more of a consumerist wasteland than it was before. Also, he installs an Annie's Pretzels somehow. No, my beloved internet! How will his followers authentically connect with my brand when the internet is polluted with all these brands? I didn't want to have to do this, but there's a second secret internet I happen to know about. Ordinarily, only influencers are allowed, but this is an emergency. If we could just transfer everyone else to that internet, then we'd be free of all that madman's machinations. But how will we convince everyone to jump ship? Spread a rumor that the current internet has reached its expiration date and will soon start to smell bad. Internet is too fast nowadays. Make the new internet slower so people can really savor it.
That hits too close to home. uh, Spread a rumor.
Spread a rumor? Yeah,
Probably,
I think so.
I don't
Because
know.
all my
Normally,
stats are bad.
normally I just ask Boko because she seems to know.
Yeah, she usually looks
Yeah,
it up.
I'll do spread a rumor.
All right.
Oh, you can look this shit up?
Boko.
Yeah, there's routes you
Boko-
can look up.
I found an entire
fuck yeah,
fucking I found an entire Google
Don't
Drive.
expose me.
Spread a rumor.
I
bitch.
just know. Also, this also implies that Amanda's parents own the internet.
Yeah, it's
Implies.
also,
What are you
explicitly
waiting
state.
implies is not so much what happened there.
What are you waiting for?
I mean, I'll just spread the rumor if you want to spread the rumor, but we were gonna check.
I want to spread the rumor.
That was charm, apparently. But is that true?
Bada
Lying
boom.
is a bad look, you know.
I know
I'm
that
guessing...
because I'm looking at it.
How is everyone cheating? I want to cheat. Swissy, how are you cheating right now? Tell me so I can cheat also.
Yeah, I got you, fam.
Use the Google machine.
It's true, you assure them.
what?
Haven't they noticed the signs? Well, when the food goes rotten, it starts to smell bad, take on an unappetizing color, make an increasing number of racist comments. Oh wow, you're right! Not only that, you point out, take a look at these memes from 15 years ago. They're so stale! I hope no one's contracted food poisoning from consuming this expired content. Do you think all of the fake news, concern trolling, shitposting, and Twitter polls are symptoms of the spoilage too? Oh no, this started as another one of your dumb lies, but it could be that the internet has been rotten for a long time now? I used to complain whenever the internet would freeze on my computer, but now I almost wish it had stayed frozen. Maybe it won't be spoiled now. Speaking of which, how will we make sure our new internet doesn't experience the same fate? The same way you prevent any spoilage, you tell them. Keep it cool, wash your hands before using, and if all else fails, preserve with plenty of salt.
Sorry.
Salt, the spice of life. We have to make sure to recruit all of the League of Legends players first thing. Got him.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Once you
Someone
disseminate
play
your
it, Josh.
information, everyone is
I
happy
haven't
to
played
switch
League
over
in
to your
3
new
years.
internet, especially since the old internet really has started to smell like old beef. Curses! Once again, a band of wily young adults have left me nothing but a pile of spoiled garbage and the desire for revenge. But I'll be back. You haven't heard the last of Mr. Pappas. Who was that? I feel like I talked to him earlier, but he wasn't relevant to my brand, so I forgot. You did too. You're too busy enjoying the new internet. You'll miss how dank the memes used to be, but the hot takes are especially hot today. You gained 2 charm and 1 smarts.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yep. I mean, I want a hard go lake as often as possible.
That day you go diving to see what's at the bottom of the lake. You find a comic book. You pick it up and it's so interesting you stay there reading it. This is bad since you cannot hold your breath indefinitely. You rush to the surface,
sure
but
I
before
can't?
getting there you drown a little and some lake water gets into your mouth. Gross. You swallow some weird stuff that was in the lake water, like a whole jellyfish, and too fun?
What?
Was that doing there?
Oh no.
Afterwards, you're chilling in the lake, enjoying a rare moment of peace and quiet, which is quickly ruined by a freak rainstorm. No, wait, not a storm. You realize you were just splashed by Dahlia, who appears to be flailing like crazy and fighting something at the other end of the lake. You head over there to see what's up, but before you can say anything, she accidentally slams into you.
Oh my god.
Holy.
Hey Dahlia, what's
What's poppin'?
Wait, Josh? You're lucky I realized it was you before I unleashed my aquatic Aquino rage upon you. Aquino, maybe. What are you doing here anyway?
That's the question you came here to ask.
Ah, yes.
This
I'm
again.
on a mission to have the best summer ever again. The
Fuck yeah.
best summer ever. It's like normal summer, but better and more. So today I'm here because everybody knows that laking is like one of the most quintessentially summery things in the world. All I need to do is have the best water technique, and then I'll be queen of laking. You're looking at me very confusedly. I'm not sure where I lost you. Well, I don't have time to teach you how to have the best summer ever. I've got some water to punch.
Nice.
She indeed does just that. Dahlia's logic may be a bit insane, but it's kind of adorable watching her fling her arms around and make silly noises in the water. Maybe if you can help her improve her master water technique, she'll be impressed with you and ask for advice on the whole summer fling thing. You need defensive water technique to stop all the thieves trying to usurp your lake throne. The watermark. Oh. The best technique isn't fighting the water, but becoming the water. So this is not the best summer
No.
ever route. It's just that's just her sort of thing.
Yeah. I don't think it is anyways, because the best summer ever is
It involved you killing 3 other seasons, if I recall correctly.
you have to kill the heralds. Yeah. So on one of the drinking days, I have to get the genie flask. Apparently.
Hmm.
Wait, no, that's a different thing. Achieve this. I don't know how to read this guide. But anyways, I'm just gonna answer the question. What are my stats again? Where are they? What am I good at? What am I bad at?
Your highest is fun, and then second highest is.
Am I more
smarts.
creative or charm? What if they're tied?
They're tied. I think either
So
one.
what is-
If it's low enough, they're. I think it just either of them. Then if they're tied.
Because apparently these are creative in charm.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Well then I go with the top one.
So if it,
All right.
in the case of a tie, I was looking at this earlier, and if the stats are low, either one is a failure. But if the stats are high, either one's a success. So unfortunately,
Oh,
Oh.
so I got fucked
You were
immediately.
fucked either way, yeah.
Cool. Great.
rude, very rude.
Excellent. Well, anyways. What? An ultimate defense technique I've never heard of? Impossible. Please, Josh, correct my ignorance. What is this watermark technique?
You explained to Dahlia that the watermark is this ancient technique used by the digital artists clan to protect their craft from shameless art stealers. It allowed them to lay claim to their property and their kingdom without fear of being dethroned or something.
Wow, incredible. I always thought it would be in my best interest to patent my favorite fighting techniques. Like I never copyrighted my signature move, punching stuff. Now you see lots of copycats copying that master technique of mine.
Well, maybe. Or maybe you were just spouting bullshit like always, and hopefully she'll buy it long enough for you to... Wait, no, why the hell did she actually watermark the lake? After that, the lake starts vomiting up an enormous geyser of water. From its depths, an ominous figure begins to rise.
Hey, who do you think you are? You're trespassing on recently acquired private property. Go on, get.
The ominous figure explains that, in fact, Dahlia has it backwards. It introduces itself as the god of the lake. The god of the lake is offended that Dahlia would try to take credits for its work. Like, it spent a lot of time on this lake, and someone else is just coming along and claiming it is pretty uncool.
Oh no! I offer you my deepest apologies, O God of the Lake. I only set out to conquer summer, but instead I've become that which I hate most in the world.
Damien LeVay?
No! Even worse somehow. I've become a puny thief.
Wow, she's taking this really hard, like falling on her knees and sobbing uncontrollably hard. Even the god of the lake seems uncomfortable. It mumbles something about being late to a meeting with the god of the puddle in the boy's outhouse that never completely dries and leaves. You try to comfort Dahlia, but she's inconsolable, and seeing her sad makes you pretty sad. Sad enough to lose 2 charm and 1 fun. But your fun stat is still pretty
What?
high.
At least my charm stat is now lower than my creativity, meaning that I can no longer die.
Hell yeah.
Random. Aw. Well,
Refrigerator.
them's the
I
breaks.
can't believe I finally decided to use one of these cheating guides.
We got the
It
move.
didn't matter.
And they were like,
Refrigerator.
you're fucked.
Alright, so say, where do you want to go?
I don't think anyone else needs fun though, so I can just spam the lake and hopefully be fine.
I would like to acquire some charm, please.
Sure. That day at the Camp Dome, you all play the classic children's game, The Floor is Lava, with a twist. The floor is literally
You just
lava.
eat a burlap sack.
You're all hopping
in a
here and there,
burlap
trying to
sack, what
survive
will
the
it do?
dangers of, lava. But then one of your teammates falls. He's sinking into the lava, dying a slow, agonizing death. You offer a hand, but it's too late. Before disappearing under the hot lava, he
Do
whispers
I?
his last words. Switchwaiter, your
Well, you
hair
got a hand
looks
right there.
great. It does. You gain 2 charm from a nice compliment.
Does it?
You're in the middle of a rousing game of dismemberment tag. It's like hot dog tag, but with more amputations. When you duck to avoid a flying severed head and run smack into Milo.
Hello, darling.
Ah, Refrigerator, the man of the hour. Tell me, as long as you're here, which paint swatch do you prefer? Lifeless Corpse Gray or Jaundress Scalera Yellow? What are you doing?
Okay, paint boy, tell him.
What are we doing, you ask? Calculester, darling, could you give the sales pitch this time, please? I have a story poll to tally the results of.
Milo and Calculester.
You see, friend Milo and I consider ourselves experts in flipping and selling furniture.
Okay.
Given that Milo is an adept stylist and I myself am furniture, it seemed a natural fit.
Yeah, makes sense to
At
me.
the moment, we have taken on the daunting task of refurbishing and reselling the camp dome.
You remind Calculester, while simultaneously dodging flying jawbones and severed elbows, that the camp dome is not for sale, nor is it his property.
Never stop.
Adversity's never stopped Cal and Milo house flippers before. If you don't give up on something you truly believe in, you will find a way.
Friend Refrigerators, doubt is reasonable, however. Finding a buyer might be difficult given how dangerous the dome can be.
Yeah, no kidding. For example, you're standing unmoving in the line of fire, narrowly avoiding getting pummeled by fists that are no longer connected to bodies.
Well, that's different. All of the players in Dismemberment Tag have consented to die in this game. But what about non-consensual death? The dome is fraught with offenses such as uncovered power outlets, exposed wires, unmarked exits, and the rodent infestations attracted by all these rotting corpses. It's a long list of OSHA violations that needs to be addressed. What if a newlywed couple with a baby wanted to move here?
You make an excellent point, darling. We need to make the camp dome a safe space for monsters and baby monsters alike. It's the only way to stay ahead of the market curve. While baby-proofing the dome sounds like more fun than getting your nipples blown off in Dismemberment Tag anyway. How can you make this hellhole safe for babies? Create more fire exits, that is, exit doors that lead directly to a bunch of fire, since fire is a very useful resource people might need in case of emergency. You're going about it all wrong. Baby-proof means the place should be safe from a potential baby attack. Set booby traps for babies.
Oh no, this isn't in the list.
Oof.
What do I do?
Are you looking in a different list?
I don't know, man.
Well, one of them literally has the word create in it.
Probably. Ah, here we go. I've got the complete...
Booby traps for babies.
I've got the complete
Okay,
guide,
yeah, maybe I've
excuse
got
me.
like a pre-DLC shit.
Oh, maybe this is in secret.
Well,
Items.
Here's
Listen,
the
I
fun
just want to
thing.
win.
Here's I did too. You know what? The universe did it. Looked me dead in the face and told me to fuck myself.
You wanna win, you say?
Yes, I would like to win at this one game of Monster Camp, and they're like, here's a tie with two things you have threes in.
Nice.
And I went, okay.
I mean, I'm tempted for the first one because of the word create, you know?
Right.
Creativity.
Yeah, I actually can't find this in here either, because I assumed it would be under house flippers.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, but it wasn't.
Baby-proof the camp down. Here we go. It's boldness and creativity.
Oh. Yeah, so, creativity, obviously. Create more fire exits.
Sure.
Is that the
Nope.
creative one?
No. Create more fire doors
Okay,
is
then.
boldness.
That one's boldness.
because
fix
it
me.
does it
Help
do
me.
involve fire.
Help me.
That's a wonderful idea, Refrigerator. I've done much research on babies, and my findings have concluded that they are quite parasitic on young couples.
Are you sure about that?
Quite sure, couples plagued with babies get 68% less sleep and spend 100% more time cleaning foreign vomit off their clothing than normal, which tends to bring them stress. Plus, the baby couple relationship is incredibly one-sided. The couple provides nourishment, shelter, protection, and occasionally even affection to the baby, while the baby only tends to cry and produce fecal matter, which is useless to the couple.
I mean, I guess I have to agree. That certainly does sound like a parasitic relationship. Babies should probably be cancelled. Besides, given the severely
agree.
declining economy, much of my younger user base seems opposed to having children. So perhaps warding the house against babies is a good idea. Come, darlings, help me make some baby booby traps. You help them build a crib-shaped cages, sticky traps that smell like breast milk, and semi-automatic rifles that will shoot anything that moves, which includes babies.
I'm happy we are able to provide such a nice service to our young market. Finally, we can create a space that is safe from insidious, parasitic babies.
Right you are, Cal darling. It's like I've always said, life's too short to spend it in a toxic relationship, even if that relationship is with a baby.
How nice. Another wonderful quip about the nature of life from my favorite unliving being. You teach me something new every day, Milo.
Hell yeah, the genuine happiness in Cal's voice completely justifies all the future infanticide. You gain 2 charm and 1 fun.
My turn? OMG!
Where would you like to go? Push to talk.
Let's see. Let me go somewhere smart.
Woods. That day, you go into the woods searching for edible roots to make wilderness tea. You find lots of roots: beetroot, ginger root, the square root of pi, the root of all evil. You brew it all together and it's the most delicious tea you ever have. It's so rooted with knowledge that you gain 2 smarts. Okay, here's a riddle for you. What do you get when a sheltered prince, a buff blue murderess, a goth bookworm who's sick of their shit, and a horny motherfucker go on a hike together? The answer is lost. You get lost.
For the last time we are not lost, I know how to get back to the camp from here. If you guys would just listen to me, I'll lead you back to...
Joy, shut up
pussy.
and face
Yes.
reality. We're definitely lost. We've been walking in circles for hours. We passed that tree like 20 times.
We're in a forest. All of the trees look identical.
Nope, no way. I've seen movies. This is the part where we all start arguing and dissolve into madness until the forest witch comes and kills us.
A witch is definitely going to kill you if you don't calm the hell down.
No, for once I think we should hear Damien out. Any survival technique would be crucial to surviving long marches in the wilderness.
Long marches. We've been out here for 30 minutes. Tops.
Okay, first things first. I need some water before I start having dehydration hallucinations.
Good thinking. Oh, it looks like the canteen is empty.
What the fuck?
Damien, chill out.
Listen up, noobs.
How do you expect me to chill out when we're lost in the forest without any water or faucets or chase lounges to find that dramatically out? I don't want to die surrounded by noobs like you.
You are not going to die. We're super close to camp and even closer to at least 2 freshwater streams.
No, I'll never make it. The solution is obvious. We need to drink our own pee.
No, actually, we really don't.
We only have 2 options here, Joy. If we want to make it out of here alive, we either have to drink our own pee or cut off our hand.
Ah, the lesser of 2 evils survival tactic. I know it well. I'm very attached to my fists of blue fury, so I will stoop to drink my own urine if my life depends on it.
Guys, if I have to watch you drink your own pee, I'm definitely going to barf.
Hey, that's good. Try to barf into a bag or something. We can eat it later when we're starving to death.
No, don't give up, Joy. Maybe if we make the pee more palatable, it'll keep your morale up while we slowly die from exposure.
Good idea, Dahlia. Maybe we can make a pee energy drink, or even a pee-based beer.
No, we need something that'll still hydrate us. What about a pee tea? They're only 1 letter off anyway.
Now is probably not the time to correct Dahlia's spelling.
Ooh, I have a better idea. How about a pea boba tea? I love boba
Oh,
tea.
no.
Did anyone bring any powdered tapioca we can make into boba pearls?
Oh no. Hey, I have some. Valerie sold it to me a while ago and assured me it'd be useful if I was dumb enough to get into drinking my own pee for stupid reasons.
It truly baffles me that you 2 will put so much effort into something completely unnecessary.
Okay, time to forage for flavor-enhancing ingredients. Damien, you enjoy, get to that while I boil the pea. It should only take...
Wait, Dahlia, are you holding a water bottle?
Yeah, duh. What else am I gonna boil the pea with? My own sweat? That's just disgusting.
Why can't we just drink your fucking water
You
then?
need to learn from the pros.
Well, it's a little late for that now, isn't it, Joy? Dahlia's already boiled her pee with it. No turning back now. Plug your noise and get ready to chug.
Uh-oh.
No,
You
zero.
probably only have a few seconds to stop Dumb and Dumber from drinking their own piss before Joy blows chunks. Better think of something fast. Spoil the tea and convince Damien and Dahlia not to drink it. How can you spoil it? Well, by peeing all over it. Perform one of the most difficult and obscure survival kills of all time. Peeing Dr.
Doctor.
It's time for Dr. Pepper.
Boko wants to piss Dr. Pepper. Got it.
It would be helpful.
With extreme
Appreciate it.
focus, you tense exactly the right muscle and manage to pee a generous amount of Dr. Pepper.
Fucking.
Fuck yes, Boko. Why didn't you tell me that you could piss this awesome?
Not bad.
Don't isolate that.
Wow, even I'm a tiny bit impressed. I mean, this is still definitely gross, but that's actually Dr. Pepper.
It's ours! People thirst to tremble before Boko's powerful, tangy soda urine.
Your friend What is happening?
I hate this game.
I never wanted to hear that out loud in my life. Oh my god.
I like to play Magic.
Your friends all take sips of your special homebrewed Dr. Pepper. Damien's thirst is quenched, Dahlia's bloodlust is temporarily satisfied, and even Joy considers it passable.
Jeez, I gotta say, we really solved that conflict pretty quickly. It's just nice to sit back, relax, and oh my goddess, you guys, we're drinking Pete right now. How is this okay? Why am I more relaxed than I've ever been in my whole life?
Joy, you're making a classic tactical mistake. Overthinking. Just look at the dang stuff. It doesn't look like pee. It doesn't taste like pee. So therefore, obviously, it isn't pee.
Yeah, but it does the flavor actually make it not pee? Or is it still pee that just tastes good? I guess I'm trying to ask, does this make us perverts?
But wait a sec. Have you guys ever drunk pee before?
No, I've never faced pee before in a mouth battle.
Nope, never considered it.
You guys think that all pee just secretly tastes like Dr. Pepper and we just never tasted it so we didn't know? Wait, Boko, did you drink your pee before, realize it tasted like Dr. Pepper, and then trick us into drinking your pee by telling us it was Dr. Pepper?
Well, we stop asking all these questions. We might free ourselves from the knowledge that we just drank pee.
I guess you're right.
We're like masters of survival.
Here's to blissful ignorance. That's the word. Yeah.
I'm dying.
Cheers!
I'm in
This
hell.
sucked. This is a terrible event.
In many years, you'll think back upon this lovely summer hike full of friendship and zany adventures, and who can even remember what you ended up drinking? It definitely wasn't piss, right? Yeah, there's no way. You gained some beautiful memories, Joel. One with two boldness and one smarts. Josh, it's your turn.
Please take me to the lake. I'd like to
Fuck
see
me.
if I can succeed for once.
That day,
Josh
you bring a
would like his
magazine to
round.
read by the lake. The cover story is how to gain fun while camping with your 6 hottest, most charismatic friends. Step 1, go to the lake. Step 2, wait. What, that's it? That's why it doesn't... Then why hasn't it worked for you yet? Oh, wait, you just gained 2 fun. Thanks, Cosmopolitan. You spot a Ravi, Dahlia, and Calculester, but none of them are making out with you. This is an emergency. Sup, Josh? These nerds are all getting ready to raid a water dungeon together, and I'm using it as inspiration for my slam poetry.
Yeah, normally I just solo it, but I hate water levels.
Well, as they say, teamwork makes the dream work. I am unable to dream, so teamwork is the best I can hope for.
Aw.
Calculester slips on his waterproof case. It's oddly sensual.
I'm so excited to crush some monsters between my muscular thighs and inspire my allies with song. Introducing Dahlia Aquino, the Barbarian.
Please.
What?
I will be coming along as the party accountant. The IRS has some very strict reporting guidelines for dungeoneering income.
And I'm gonna cause
I'll
a bunch
kill
of
you,
problems.
Boko,
Can't
where
have a
you
dungeon
stand.
without problems.
Not since I got saddled with you, at least. Alright, let's get in there before my buffs wear off. Oh, this was me today. More
My buff
actually, I
never
started
wears
and
off.
my buffs were worn off.
I'm so excited. I may even have to get naked at some point for tactical reasons.
Gah, treasure, adventure, tactical nudity. You're gonna be a part of this adventuring party. But they've already got such a strong crew. What role could you possibly fill in this water dungeon? Every party needs a CPO, Chief Puzzle Officer. What's a dungeon without a dominatrix?
Alright, well, hang on a second.
Yep,
I'm going
Now,
to
wait
use
a
my
second.
tactical.
I'm Googling.
I'm going to use my
Water dungeon
tactical.
adventure. Smarts and fun.
So the top one is smart and the bottom one's fun because my fun is very high.
Yes. All right,
Hang
Josh,
on one sec.
prepare to be a
John,
dominatrix.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Bottom one, lock it in. Bottom one. Oh, excellent idea, Josh. That latex armor seems very waterproof. Whoa, have you always been this terrifyingly attractive?
That whip looks like it has good DPS.
Well, what are you waiting for, Josh? Let's get in there and top some creeps. You don't need to be told twice. You stride into the water dungeon, stilettos clicking on the stone tiles, and demand the water goblin's mercy. The goblins cower.
Imagining several tiny stilettos.
The goblins cower, blushing. We're sorry for all those travelers we devoured. We've been so naughty. You magnanimously allow them to carry you to the boss room on their backs like the bad little horsies they are.
Nice work, Josh. But King Clamwad won't be so easy. He's a
King
battle-hardened
Clamwad?
veteran who... Wait, how did you tie him up so fast?
He tied himself up. Being king is such exhausting work, always making the decisions. He couldn't wait to have someone else take control for a change. You shock his nipples with a car battery.
How do you know he was weak to electricity damage?
I think Josh just has a natural feel for these things.
2 hours and 1.5 car batteries later, you're walking out of the dungeon with all the treasure you can carry.
Fuck, what is happening with this one? My word. I shall have to overclock myself just to count all these riches. Who knew Findom was such a lucrative field? Sure, the treasure's nice, but the real reward was watching Josh dominate all those monsters. My spank bank's full for the rest of the summer. How about you, Avari?
Oh, she's super horny. I can see inside her head.
Stop it.
Ravi managed to distract everyone with a sudden burst of senseless violence, but you can see the lust in her eyes. Hers, and everyone else's. You gain 2 charm and 1 fun.
No, my charm and creativity are tied again.
No. Not again. Oh,
Oh
they're
god,
both
I
3.
just fixed it. They're both 3.
What was I doing? Calculus? Or I think he needs smarts and charm, maybe. Oh, people have already done both of those.
Got him.
Interesting.
Get fucked.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go for creativity.
Get fucked, but also don't fuck me if you go first next turn.
That day, there's a guest speaker at the Monster Scouts HQ. She's a were-eagle monster scout here to tell you about advancing through the levels. Her speech is surprisingly interesting. She started out at Camp Spooky, just like you, and worked super hard to earn every single badge. She also hints at some possible foul play, including her murdering a higher-level scout and devouring her skin as a disguise in order to advance through the ranks. Or wearing, not devouring. Sure is inspiring. You're too busy flirting with your friends to dedicate that kind of time to Monster Scouts, but still, her speech instills you with 2 creativity. You're sitting with Calculester, helping him earn his small talk with flirtatious undertones badge when Coach sneaks up behind you wearing his bear costume. Roar! Bear attack! I'm a bear and I am attacking you!
That Dusty?
It's him.
I was on mute. Oh, hello, friend
Alright.
Coach. Are you feeling okay? You seem to be growling quite loudly.
I'm not Coach, I'm a bear! Defend yourself against me! I'm gonna eat your flesh and crunch on your bones!
dear. Oh gosh. Oh no.
Oh dear, it appears Coach is having another Nom flashback. My research indicates that we should give him water and chewy candy and find him a quiet, dark place to den until he comes back to reality. I'll go find an empty cave.
What? No, the last thing you should be doing in a bear attack is busting out the candy and going back to their cave. Haven't you kids ever heard of stranger danger?
Oh, but you are not a stranger. You are my dear friend and mentor, Coach, whom I completely and uncritically trust with my life.
But what if this was a real bear attack? You need to know how to defend yourself.
This at camping?
I don't understand, friend coach. A real bear would literally not be would likely not be interested in me, as I am made of metal and wires, and none of the tasty meat that you organics are comprised of. This would normally be a point of insecurity for me, but in this situation, I think it may be one of my better assets.
You're still not out of the woods yet, champ. What if a bear didn't physically attack you, but instead it cyber attacked you?
I highly doubt that a bear would have the intellectual prowess to cyber...
Oh,
Error! Cyber attack imminent, core function shutting down, all settings changed to defenseless prey mode.
you look over and realize the coach has actually gotten out a laptop and is cyber attacking Calculaster. You beg him to stop. No, this is good for him. Now defend yourself, Calculaster. If a real hacker bear were doing this, he'd have already cleared your memory caches.
No, please. My childhood is in there.
Well, as usual, Coach has turned a harmless thought exercise into a life-or-death situation. You better help Calculaster out before he can no longer remember his parents' faces, or screens, I guess. You must summon the Hacker Bear's natural predator, the hacktivist hyena, or cyber attacks can be repelled with firewalls. Literal firewalls. Looking, bear attack, Calculaster...
I mean, literal firewalls
Smarts-
is definitely bold.
Smarts or boldness? I assumed, yeah. You whip out your own laptop and post on Four Legs Chan and r/anom, but just for hyenas, about the bear cyber attacking you in hopes of a clan of hacktivist hyenas will see it. No sooner do you hit send than you hear the sounds of several paws trampling through the woods, and then the trees part to reveal a bunch of hyenas wearing Guy Fawkes masks. Wait, what's going on here? I don't
shit.
recognize any of you people. Yeah, we know that, bear, says one of the hyenas. Says, that's kind of the point of the masks. We were alerted about the hacker bear, says another hyena. Hacker bears give all animals a bad name and make more people want to limit our access to the internet. We're here to put a stop to this. Wait, this is all just a big misunderstanding. See, when I take off my mask, you would see I'm actually not a real bear, just a friendly were-tiger, trying to teach my students woodland internet street smarts. Coach takes off his bear costume. Unfortunately, the hacktivist hyenas also review the mask to reveal that they're literally hyenas who are totally down to eat a person. The hyenas chase Coach off, leaving you and Calculaster alone.
Initializing love.exe.
Ah, my access to my internal hard drive has been restored. I can finally feel my tactile senses returning. Thanks, you soups, for saving me. I'm sure Coach will forgive us later. Perhaps running from the hyenas will even be good exercise for him.
Yeah, Coach will probably be fine. You're definitely not going to go check on him. Instead, you and Calculaster enjoy some blessedly calm alone time, which nets you 2 smarts and 1 fun. Nice, I got smarts anyway.
Let's trade places.
Josh, go first. Wow,
It's me!
2 in a row.
row.
Bada
Damn.
boom. I wonder where Josh will go.
I do like the jellyfish man, I'll be honest. I almost played him when we played
Oh,
like
shit.
after he had released, and I
Yeah.
almost picked him. But I went with the yellow
I
guy.
assume you want to go
Josh, no.
here. No, wait, that's the wrong one.
No.
That's me. You
What?
wanna go here.
Excuse me? I'm sorry, Swissy. I like what am I to do, Swissy?
Mothman.
It's okay. It's okay. You can go visit Mothman. That's cool.
Okay.
Mothman's really good.
Milo, please help me. I need some advice.
Oh yay, advice is my specialty. Let's see, how about don't do anything you'll regret, but also the only thing you'll ever regret is not doing more.
No. I need specific advice. You see, I've just been invited to attend Hell's annual Warlord and War Lady banquet and bloodbath. The W&WB&B is like a super big deal. All of my heroes will be there. Baphomet, Genghis Khan, the Unstoppable Tide of Despair, the Hamburglar.
I see, and you want to make a good impression at this demonic Coachella thing. No worries, darling. With me as your PR coach, smooshing will be a cinch. Now, the best way to impress important people is to be born into a super wealthy family. It also helps to have effortlessly perfect cheekbones.
Ah, but I'm already 20 years too late to be born into a super wealthy family. There must be something else I can try. How about when I get to the party, I show polite dominance by biting the finger off the biggest, most aggressive person there. I'll establish myself as the alpha.
Dahlia, OMG, no. It hasn't been polite to bite your dinner host's finger off since the literal finger foods went out of business in... went out of fashion in 1910. I need a drink. As much as you love this two, they're clearly hopeless without your help. Should Dahlia impress her superiors at this or how should Dahlia impress her superiors at this banquet? Smash a watermelon with a headbutt, I assume.
I mean, the all caps one is almost always the correct answer. So yes. Yeah, sounds perfect. What could be more impressive, more terrifying, and yet still more friendly and helpful than obliterating a watermelon with my forehead?
I mean, if nothing else, I like this plan better than that whole biting off someone's finger thing.
So do I! Thanks for your keen suggestion, Josh. This is gonna be awesome.
Hell, 300 years in the future, a traveler ducks into a dark, empty tavern to escape the cold. Good evening, barkeep. I don't have much coin, but I've traveled from afar and need a good night's rest.
Tell me more tales.
Spare me your sorrows, traveler. You're welcome to stay one night. Hell, I'll even throw in a cup of hot bone broth if you pay with a good story from your homeland. A good story? Okay, here's an old folktale about the Melonhead Queen. Centuries ago, during an annual banquet for the Hell's finest warmongers, someone made the egregious mistake of forgetting to bring a melon baller to the buffet. Egads, what an unforgivable slight upon such a hallowed occasion! Indeed, it would have been a tragic day were it not for the appearance of the Melonhead Queen, who then obliterated and sliced up every watermelon using only her forehead. Everyone was so enamored with the Queen's brute, unflinching strength they even gave her the honor of headbutting the utensil for getting offender to death.
Glory to
What?
die
What an amazing woman! Why don't you stick around, traveler, and keep telling me tales, and perhaps I'll tell you a few of mine. Meanwhile, in the present, Dahlia's super happy with you. Hopefully this goes well for her, and she'll offer to crush a watermelon between her thighs while you watch. Swoon. Refrigerator.
Yeah.
Swissy, if we... Boko's about to cuck me, so... No, wait, no she isn't. No, wait, yes she is. So if we both go to the log, we can both get stats out of it.
Ooh. You could
Oh, fuck
have
yeah, dude.
If we
little
both
friend,
go to the friend,
little friend
go to the-
over.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
I'm all about it.
We're
Let's be
both
friends.
Yeah, we're both gonna get fucked, so why not? You sit on a log by yourself. Hopefully someone
I'm
will
sorry,
sit with you.
it's
That
not on
said, I know
purpose.
there's at least one person you're really hoping will sit with you. Oh, don't give me that look. I've been watching you make fuck me eyes at Refrigerator all game long. Maybe they'll sit with you, maybe not. Maybe this will all be a totally embarrassing waste of time. Who knows? That's the last of the love log. It's the fun of the love log. It's always a gamble. Let's hope it pays off this time. Boko wants to go to the calculator bench that Joy happens to
Not
be on.
That joy happens to be near.
I'm really glad Boko didn't just decide to go to Mothman, and I would have cried.
Yeah, right. You
Right?
can hear the sound of
I
Joy.
did the I did the Mothman ending last time we streamed this.
Ah.
You hear the sound of joyous laughter and lively conversations, so you just know some crazy shit is going down. Is it a wacky prank, reckless drug use, a sexually suggestive double entendre situation rife for misunderstanding? You head closer to see that it's Calculaster and Joy doing Sudoku. And not some crazy variation
Sick
on it, just
pain.
plain old normal put numbers into squares Sudoku.
No, friend Joy, according to my probability calculator, if you put that 8 there, it will conflict with the 8 necessitated in that same row 5 boxes over.
I appreciate you helping me, but if you give me the answer before I even finish writing the number, it takes some of the fun out.
I am so sorry, friend Joy. That was not my intention in the slightest. I will wait for you to finish writing the number before I inform you of how wrong you are.
You break into a cold sweat. You've
Savage.
never encountered a situation like this before. Their conflict is mild at best, and nothing ludicrous is occurring. You're so used to inserting yourself into absurd situations and making them go even wilder and crazier that you have no idea what to do with this normalcy. How could you possibly use Sudoku to increase your chance of love with one of your fellow campers?
Fellow organic life forms.
Friend Boko, I see that you are staring intensely at our Sudoku puzzle with a look of determination to solve a problem on your face.
Hell yeah.
You're welcome to take a stab at it. Sudoku is such a nice way to unwind after saving the world from my enemy's schemes and my friend's shenanigans.
Oh no. Oh god. If only we're given a rampaging cockatrice or a high-stakes Pokemon battle or a dead body to hide, but Sudoku? You take a deep breath and prepare for the hardest challenge of your life, using a game of numbers to romance your friends. And also resisting the urge to just put exclusively 69 and 420 in alternating boxes. Fuck all the other
Nice.
numbers, zeros and ones all the way, baby, or fuck all the numbers, fill the squares with glyphs for a Sudoku-solving spell. I assume that
I
one.
mean, you know what it is, yeah.
That
Yeah.
is magic.
Oh dang, did you just use high-level, incredibly complex magical glyphs in this puzzle? That's amazing. I didn't know you were a wizard, a wizard above level 69.
Nice.
Nice.
Huh, 69 was
Nice.
brought into the equation and not even by you. Also, shit, whoops, no, you're not, and you have no idea what the glyphs will actually do. The book of Sudoku puzzles begins to shake and smoke. Suddenly a demon bursts out of the pages.
Chronozon, the chaos demon known for his love of trickery.
That's right, says Coronzon. Coronzon?
Coronzon?
Legend
Now
of
for what
Korra.
devious reason was I
Coronzon.
summoned? Crashing a dinner with an archbishop, pulling his ear, and farting all over the place?
No.
Covering all the stairs in someone's house with sticky fly paper? Switching someone's pet hamster for an eldritch horror that consumes all? Taking unflattering photos of someone and tagging them on social media? That voice
The
line is really
R2D2.
good.
The R2D2 scream gets me.
It's so good.
Friend Coronzon, we would never.
You explained that you were actually just trying to finish the Sudoku puzzle. Sudoku? What is this? Is it replacing all of someone's walls with windows and their windows with walls? Because if so, I am a Sudoku expert.
No, friend Coronzon. It is a game in which one uses logic to place numbers into boxes in order to create a pattern.
Coronzon is intrigued, and you spend the rest of the evening teaching him the art of Sudoku, which he takes to surprisingly quickly. At the end of the night, he shyly asks if he can take the Sudoku book with him, as it is his new passion in life. You agree, and he disappears.
Wow, I've been trying to defeat Chronozon for the 5 years now, and it only took you one night to get him to renounce his evil for a life of number puzzles. I owe you one, Boto.
That's what you like to hear, and this went down 100% exactly like you thought it would, definitely according to Keikaku. No further questions, please. Translator's note, Keikaku means plan.
There it is.
I go to the Mothman now! You said with refrigerator.
Oh, yes.
This is incredible.
Holy shit.
So good.
You spend the whole
Hello,
night laughing,
thumbnail.
talking, and strengthening your bonds and friendship. You also take some dumb online quizzes for fun. It's Refrigerator's turn, and the question is, if your
What
friends
kind
were
of
to
bean
describe
are
you
you?
as a type of hamburger, what would they say? He is looking to you now. This is your chance to put some moves on your cute friend. Refrigerator, you say, very, very suavely. If you were a hamburger, you'd be... 80% lean, 20% beef, 100% a snack. Confetti, a hot dog, because I want to stick you between my buns. A deconstructed kimchi burger with teriyaki infusion and shaved gold on top. Made from unethically sourced griffin meat with dynamite fires. I've literally never used this feature of the game before, so what does it mean?
Confetti's definitely gonna give us fun. The bottom
I-
right one's definitely gonna give us bold if that's what it does.
I thought I would give Swissy it because you're
It'll
describing
give Swissy
Swissy.
something, and it'll give me something, it looks like, if I'm looking at this right.
Oh.
So what stats do you
I mean,
want,
what do we both
Swissy?
need?
I could go for some more
What do
smarts.
you need?
I'll just go with the
I
80%
could not.
beef, and then you'll... Well, I can't tell if I'm player 1 or player 2 in this situation.
I don't know.
Because if I do this,
I assume one.
I think it gives you boldness. I think it gives you one of the other 4 stats.
Well, it's who's talking to Swissy, so it is you. If you look at the top.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll
Alright,
just
I mean,
go.
just do whatever.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, Refrigerator is flattered. So flattered, in fact, that you watch him gain 5 smarts right before your
Holy
eyes.
shit.
Okay. So that's how that works. This hamburger metaphor might just be the start of a beautiful new chapter of your relationship with Refrigerator. But for now, you gain 1 boldness, 1 creativity, 1 charm, and 1 fun, and a craving
Son
for
of
a
a
burger.
bitch.
Okay, so
I
that's what
can't
it does.
believe you're
It
doing
gives,
this on
it-
our anniversary.
Yeah, that's actually true. Well, it's not our anniversary anymore. It's fine.
It is in
Is
my
it-
time zone.
It's still in a few other time zones.
Shit.
True.
Yeah, so
Got
it
him.
looks like what it does is it gives the
5
player
of one,
you're talking
and the other
about 5
person
of 1,
of
and the other
everything else.
Yeah. Good to know.
Interesting. Okay.
Bring out your flasks. We'll take a gamble because I don't have that many of the regular ones unlocked. You were waiting all week for this moment, visiting Juan and getting a good drink. Well, look what the cat dragged in. I have some drinks here for you. It's up to you which one to drink. Let's see what's behind door number 1. A mosquito. No idea if I got the recipe right. Want to try it? Otherwise, you always have the mystery box. Do you want the mosquito or do you want the box? I have to assume the mosquito is bad, but I don't know that.
I think. Oh, this is me. Boko, did you still have that list of the cocktails?
It distributes their
From last time?
Your highest stat is distributed to your other stats.
I don't want that.
I assume
I want
you
the
don't.
opposite of that.
The box.
So I guess the box then, and hope I don't get fucked again.
What's in the box?
A protein shake.
Oof.
The mystery box. So bold of you. Hope you're happy with it. No refunds.
Was the protein shake?
What do you say? Will you take the drink of the day, or will you prefer the mystery box? I think all this one does is change all of the backgrounds.
Yep, that's correct.
You're not gonna like protein shake.
Is it bad?
I
assumed. It
it
looked
changes
bad.
all of your stats randomly.
Ah!
Well, hey, at least it's one of them. At
You
least
won't-
if one of them's high.
Yeah, you won't lose any stats at least. I'm trying to remember. I think this one, just changes it changes all of the art to classical paintings.
Yeah, I said that already. You just didn't listen to me, as per
That
usual.
one's safer than the box, but the box could give you an upgrade.
Hmm.
But the color classical palette will not hurt you, is the upside.
So what? What do you mean? Like it changes everything?
just changes
the
the background.
splash
Changes the
arts?
background art. That's it.
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
and
Well,
they're pretty fun.
I ain't no bitch, so give me the box.
All right. Margarita.
Aw.
Hope you're happy. No refunds. Whiskey.
So I want-
This does nothing, if I recall. Quite a feeling, right? Don't know if I'd drink that, but the real question is, would you? I also have this mystery box, because at this point, who knows what you drink?
Mystery
The
box.
whiskey does do
Open the
literally
box.
nothing.
Open the box.
It's a mosquito.
No!
Rip your stats,
That's
babe.
unfortunate.
The mystery box, so
That's
bold
fine,
of
maybe
you.
I'll
Hope you're
fix
happy
it.
with no refunds. The bargain. What's a bargain do? What a feeling, right? I don't know if I'd drink that, but the real question is, will you? I also have the mystery box. I mean, this could be
Will you
worse.
tell me what mine does?
Oh, yours is fine. It just gives
Okay,
you like
thanks.
it just gives you some smarts, I think, if I remember right.
Yeah, yours is fine.
Why am I
This is-
continuing to be smart?
I don't know.
Oh.
We've given you like 7 smarts on this turn. I guess I'll take the
Crazy.
bargain. Yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense, and you passed. Your prize is the drink you chose.
Thanks.
Margarita. So you want to drink a margarita, huh? To think that by drinking a brain you'll absorb its smarts is a bit simplistic. But hey, it's what actually happens. Occam Razor is his finest. Smart go up.
Nice.
Your smarts is now your highest stat. Mosquito. Good old mosquito. It's not a drink, just a magic mosquito that will drain your highest stat. But when it's finally in your stomach, it'll dissolve and distribute what it absorbed between the rest of your stats. You might feel some tickles in your tummy. Oh, it knocks it out to 0.
Holy.
Well,
Holy
Josh,
shit.
good reason you didn't do that.
Yeah, but
And the
this
Chris's
could fuck
protein
me
shake.
anyways.
It's just a bunch of magic bugs I was collecting and keeping in that cup. It wasn't supposed to be for someone to drink them. But there we are. They will probably swarm inside you and change all of your stats randomly. That's why it's called the shake, because they shake up your stats. Not because it is an actual shake, you see. I thought it was pretty obvious. Your charm is real high
Oh.
now. That could be worse.
Yeah, but other people need charm.
Eh.
I
We'll
was
live
going
through.
for a stat no one wanted.
Conflict has been created.
It did make fun your lowest stat. Oh well. The bargain. Thanks to this weird potion I prepared, you'll now be receiving everything at a discount. Not sure if that's a good or bad thing, really.
Let's drink our sins away.
This is the part where I leave before you puke all over me. You shall. Let's trade places.
Babe, it's just chow. That's an upside down exclamation
Oh,
point.
yeah,
that
you're
is
right.
in
The
Spanish.
charm
Yeah,
will be
you're right.
mine.
My God.
But
Listen,
damn,
I just need to get to 15, I think.
And then
Last 3
whatever
times in a
happens,
row.
happens.
Charm, I assume. The dome. The
Yes,
dome is
please.
charm.
I think I only need. Oh my god. I think I only need 15. Right?
Whoa.
Someone
think
said
so.
that earlier. Hopefully it's right.
Another day
You
at
said
Camp
that
Dome, another
earlier.
day trying to survive
No,
a
I
deadly
didn't.
battle royale game.
I don't know.
You managed to murder 10 people in 20 minutes. What a feat. The audience roars. This will certainly give you a lot of boldness. But wait, the Camp Dome shouldn't make you gain boldness, but charm. Even if that doesn't make sense, you want charm. You think quickly and make a fancy hat of the guts out of a corpse. The audience is so wow that it grants you 2 charm. Much better. Later, you're playing Mega Dodgeball against Camp Rival Camp. You take a ball to the stomach pretty early in the game. You can feel your insides bleeding. But who cares? It's all come down to an epic 1v1 showdown for two of the most muscular players on each team. Dahlia versus Morty the Minotaur. Fuck yes!
Oh, hell yeah.
Holy.
Do you want to do the Morty the Minotaur?
This feels like a Swissy character.
Oh, hell yeah. He probably sounds like Garcia from Fire Emblem.
Probably.
I don't know. Let me tuck my chin in real quick. Listen, babe, you're hot, but you should surrender now. You can't defeat me. I gave myself a thigh massage right before this game, so I'm more limber than ever.
Bring it on, Minotaur. I've defeated both men and bulls in battle, but never have I defeated a half bull, half man.
Guess that makes me your first.
Yes, Dahlia, you are absolutely seizing this dodgeball vibe. Make that ball work for it, you murderous cerulean goddess.
Thanks, Milo. I completely agree with you. I am a goddess. You're a good friend for noticing.
It's impossible not to notice. Now fuck this sports game right up.
I'm a motherfucking dodgeball goddess. Yeet!
Dahlia's completely hyped by Milo's cheering. She throws the ball super hard. It just barely misses Morty and crashes through the dome's roof, landing in the woods. Oops. You all decide to go look for the dodgeball and Morty comes along. He says that he refuses to leave a tense, sweaty duel unresolved. Okay, so we're looking for the ball. What do we know about the ball? I guess, you know, it's ball-shaped and round and... Hey, that meh old lady has it! Who wants to be the Baba Yaga?
Holy.
Oh, you sweet dude. Let me think for a second.
I have your ball right here, you filthy naughty children. Since I found your horse, and since I consider the entire forest to be my yard, the ball is mine now.
Watch out, you guys. That old lady is the Baba Yaga. She's a witch that lives out here in the woods. I'm an official coven witch, so I know a fellow witch when I see one.
What? She's a witch? Dahlia, you go get the ball back. What if she puts a curse on me that makes me magically forget the location of the clitoris?
You shall put your ball back, you naughty children. I'll use it to play with my precious kitty, Mr. Beanzor.
This is totally unacceptable. I was streaming your dodgeball duel to my followers. They need to know how it ends, or it'll be so narratively unsatisfying. Your friends need that ball back and you're desperate for their approval. It's time to make a trade. Offer the Baba Yaga something too good to refuse. If you give us the dodgeball, we'll give you a fond memory to treasure forever. If you give us dodgeball, we'll give you a delicious newborn child.
Oh, fuck.
This is me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. I need to
I
find...
kind of forgot. I got lost in the sauce. Newborn. So, newborn child is fun. The other one just says question mark.
What?
Yeah. I mean,
fun's your lowest stat. So you
charm.
literally
It's
have
charm.
nothing.
Fun is my lowest.
In the thing I'm looking at, it says fond
is it
memory
charm and fun?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Oh god.
Then I will go with the top one.
Yes. Fond memory, treasure forever, charm.
Yeah.
Josh, I don't think the Baba Yaga is gonna want a freaking memory. Should I offer to bang her? Because I will if it comes to that.
What are you saying, Morty? Of course the Baba Yaga will want a memory. Memories are the most valuable currency in the universe. What do you say, Baba Yaga?
Fine. I shall return your ball. We all make a fun memory together. Now come back to my house, naughty children. I shan't teach you.
You four bravely follow the Baba Yaga back to her house in the forest. It's super creepy. The house moves around on chicken legs, and the smell is... yikes. You spend the whole afternoon hanging out with the Baba Yaga. She bakes you all some fresh cookies and tells you tales from her life of witchery. Ah, the wisdom of generations.
And so that's why I always curse the innocent people walking through my forest. It teaches them respect. Not that your generation has any respect.
Wow, super insightful point. The wisdom is just overwhelming.
Yes, you filthy children should be learning from me. I am your elder, after all, and perhaps you disgusting children can teach the Baba Yaga something too. Like perhaps you could show the Baba Yaga how to print out a recipe I found online. It's for eggplant parmesan, but I'm going to use a fresh newborn child instead of an eggplant.
Yeah, we can definitely grab the ball, Morty, now!
I got the ball, now let's run away before this old lady throws a curse at my flawless 8-pack.
Victory is ours! Fuck off, you old mean grandma!
Are you ordering this, children? I hate you.
Sorry, babe, no hard feelings, right? You all escape the house and run into the woods. The dodgeball is rescued. Thank you so much for rescuing me, the dodgeball whispers to you. It smelled like soup in there.
What a victory! Great work, Josh. And now that we've got this ball back, you ready to settle this Minotaur?
Hell yeah, Dalio. Let's do this. Let me take off my pants first, though. I want maximum flexibility.
Holy shit, the dodgeball duel is awesome. Morty's exposed dick is awesome. You're so blown away by the spirits, you get too fun on smarts.
My turn? OMG!
Where would you like to go, darling?
I would like to go to a bold place.
A bold.
So the
place.
house
That's,
in the
that's
corner.
The
the-
bold
right.
place.
Oh yeah, you
The
lost all of
haunted
that.
house.
That day you find a mirror in the haunted manor, but instead of showing your reflection, it shows you an exaggerated evil version of yourself. Evil you says, you will never surmount your insecurities. Look how perfect I am and how flawed you are. No one will ever love you. Counterpoint, many of your perceived flaws are totally fabricated by greedy companies looking to make a profit by promising to fix the things you literally can't control. As soon as you say that, evil you shrieks bloody murder and disappears. Nice, you gain 2 boldness because you're amazing just the way you are. You faintly hear what sounds like haunting classical music and murmured whispering, par for the course at the haunted manor, the HM, but then you hear a familiar anime scream.
Ah! You're all idiots. We can't open our concert with the Forgotten Tomb song. They're not cool at all. That's why they've been forgotten.
I hit shift instead of enter and got really confused. It looks like your friends are in a room surrounded by Victorian ghosts having a party, and your friends look pretty freaked. Are they scared of ghosts?
What? No, not at all. We have literal classmates who are ghosts.
Welcome to the witching hour.
You may remember that Damien, Dahlia, and I are all in a screamo band called Ventagram.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty fun. Shrieking semi-coherently into a microphone is actually a good way for me to relieve stress.
Problem is, these Victorian ghosts hired us for their annual temporary return from purgatory party here in the haunted manor. We can't decide what to open with.
This is gonna make or break the entire concert. The opening number is pretty much the only song anyone will be sober enough to listen to.
You can't help but inquire about the logic of spirits from the 1800s hiring a screamo band for their concert.
Well, I don't think that they always liked screamo, but being condemned to an eternity of purgatorial torture tends to affect your aesthetic tastes.
What a noob.
Yeah, have some fucking compassion, noob.
Anyway, back to business. I agree with Damien. No Forgotten Tomb cover. The best screamo cover is obviously Dangerous Woman by Ariana Grande.
Dahlia, just because you scream the lyrics to Ariana Grande songs doesn't make them screamo.
Agreed. Let's do Your Makeup is Terrible by Alaska Thunderfuck. At least 6 of the words in that song are like my entire vocabulary.
Neither of you know what you're talking about. I'm the lead singer, damn it. I get to decide what songs we do.
Fuck this conversation. I'm setting the amp on fire.
Damien, no, it's a rental.
You better solve this argument before these spirits get sick of your antics and start doing Victorian ghost shit like throwing vases and huffing opium. What songs should your friends open the concert with? The best song to open anything with is an anime opening, and the best anime opening is without a doubt A Cruel Angel's Thesis from Evangelion. Victorian ghosts are called that because they love Victoria Adams, aka Posh Spice. You should use Screamo cover of Wannabe.
It's gonna be Wannabe. I don't know who that is, but we're gonna do that one.
Oh, you don't know the Spice Girls?
You don't know the Spice
If
Girls?
you wanna be my lover,
Right.
you gotta
Okay,
get
yeah,
with my friend.
No, I don't know who Victoria Adams is.
She's one
Posh
of them.
Spice.
I think she's Posh Spice.
Says it right
Yeah.
there.
I didn't know the Spices had individual names.
They do.
They do. They're like posh and like
Sporty
It's not the
sassy.
Spice Girl, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't think
Regardless.
they were real. They're kind of like, you know.
That's
Hey.
fucking genius. Why didn't we think of that?
Well, that's not their like. Wait, did you mean you didn't know that they had human names, or that you didn't know that they
I
had individual
didn't know that
Spice
they
Girl
had
names?
stage names. Is what I mean.
You think they were just called the Spice Girls? That's it.
Yeah. Did the
Oh, well.
the NSYNC boys have special names too? Didn't they? Like Johnny Sink or something? I don't know.
Johnny singing?
Yeah, Johnny Sink, my favorite in sync boy.
Right?
Johnny
Anyways.
They have
sing.
awesome tip.
Yes,
Listen,
the power and catchiness
you
of the
put me on
Spice
the
Girls
spot, I had
does
to come up with a name.
Transcend genre and historical relevance. It's the perfect opener to our Victorian Screamo concert.
I'm not super convinced, but I admit that I don't have any better ideas. And at least this gives us an opportunity to perform that Screamo wannabe cover we wrote while we were drunk.
More like super drunk.
Your friends perform a Screamo wannabe. It's surprisingly catchy, and the ghosts seem to really love it.
If you wanna be my love.
You're gonna go with my friends.
That's the opposite of what you're doing. You're growling, not screaming.
Well, I don't want to scream.
both.
It's fucking 12:29 in the
I
morning.
didn't want to scream either.
You're unable to dedicate to the bit. Both of you are cowards.
No, fuck you.
No.
Okay.
You're gonna read the fucking lines, Jose?
Wow, they're really going crazy for early 2000s pop, huh?
I thought the Spice Girls were like from the 80s or 70s.
No.
Like ABBA.
No,
No.
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 Well, when you think about it, it makes sense. The lyrics of Wannabe are actually pretty relevant to the Victorian time period and the purgatorial experience.
I think I get it, yeah. Like, when they say, V doesn't come for free, she's a real lady. It's talking about none other than Queen Victoria.
Good thinking, Dahlia. This is later followed by the part that goes, if you want my future, forget my past.
Yeah, Mulligan, daylight savings ended, I think, yesterday. While we
It
were
was a
in
few-
the,
it was-
it was while we were in the
was
midst
Sunday.
of watching Fast and Furious 7.
I got it. That line is about moving past the horrible shit these ghosts did while they were alive, dooming them to endless purgatory until they can perfect their corrupted spirits. If you fall in love with one of them, you must learn to love them despite their terrible sins. So cursed yet so romantic.
Whoa, yeah. And then if you want to get with me, you better make it fast, is reference how these ghosts come to roam the manor for only one day every year. It's like a fleeting love, or more like a fleeting night of sexy stuff. Whichever's your jam.
Damn, who knew that Miss Demon Slayer's boring-ass poetry study class would actually end up being useful for something?
You'd think your friends might actually be onto something, if only because you overhear some ghosts commenting on how they are super high on Victorian ghost opium, and tripping out by hearing these fleshy ghosts scream nonsense. But you'll never tell. Instead, you continue your mid-2000s pop throwbacks well into the night. Avril Lavigne's Complicated is surprisingly catchy when backed by a muddied power guitar. It's a great concert. You gain 2 creativity and 1 boldness. Refrigerator.
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 I mean, I creativity.
There you go. That day in the Monster Scouts, they teach you how to use the stars and trees bark to find your way when you get lost. On the internet. As a test coach leaves you in the middle of the internet, you easily get lost. Before you know it, you're watching the Spanish synchronized swimming team perform a routine based on Stairway to Heaven. You don't earn the orientation while on the internet badge, but you definitely gain 2 creativity from watching such beautiful display of skill. Later you're with Milo and Damien. You've been trying to sell Monster Scout cookies all afternoon. It's not going super great.
Hey you, random passerby guy, buy these fucking cookies or I'll goddamn murder you in your face!
Oh, Damien, you're vicious, but you're passionate. That's what really matters when it comes to sales. Our passion will convince this man to... Oh, he ran away. Oops. After a highly unsuccessful afternoon of cookie selling, you 3 go back to Scout HQ and report your sales numbers to Coach. So you kids are saying that you sold negative cookies, as in you have more cookies now than when you started selling them.
Yeah, but it's not our fault. Selling these cookies is impossible. I tried threatening this guy at knife point to buy some and it didn't even work. I had to stab him.
Nothing is impossible for scouts like you. Remember, these cookies aren't just a healthy snack and a way for us to pay for the big rock climbing field trip at the end of summer. They're also a wonderful way to teach you scouts entrepreneurship and problem-solving skills. You kids are smart, so let's talk ideas. How do we sell these cookies?
Like and subscribe.
Maybe the issue is brand recognition. Let's focus on social media. I'd like to start a TikTok on behalf of the Scout Cookies brand, and we should obviously improve our dismal SEO. Thank you, Damien.
That'll take forever. Let's rob a bank. When we get to the vault, we'll take all the cash and leave all the cookies. It's the perfect crime. Then we blow up the bank.
I'm so proud of you, Scouts. You're really cooking up an idea brainstorm here. And remember, the Scout cookies are made with healthy ingredients. That'll get people to buy them. Oh, Coach, you're a well-intentioned mentor figure. I hate to do this, but you're in desperate need of a reality check. Nobody wants to buy healthy cookies. Millennials killed the sugar cookie industry a while ago when healthy cookies were hot for a minute, but frankly, they're going out of style with the younger generation.
Milo's right. The Scout cookies taste horrible. Have you even looked at the ingredients list? These cookies have fucking carrots in them.
Gross, dude.
Coach, I love you, but don't ever try to trick me into eating vegetables. Especially not carrots, the least metal vegetable.
Wow, that was hard to hear. But you kids are my Scouts, and I value your honest feedback. Tell me the truth. How do we get our cookies to appeal to the modern youngster? Ooh, appealing to modern youngsters is your whole thing. Quick, suggest a cookie flavor that's irresistible to Gen Z. Market research shows the hottest youth trend is getting lost in the wilderness and eating your friends' corpses to survive. Make corpse-flavored survival cookies. Teens nowadays love to eat ass. Ass-flavored cookies are the future. Oh, no. I want it to be that one.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I didn't even look it up. I'm stupid.
I'm checking on it right now. Let's see.
Smarts versus fun. Well,
Right.
my fun is bad, so
how did
market
you find it?
research, please.
Aw, damn. Oh, yeah, I found it.
Sucks.
Damn, I really wanted eating ass. Oh, well.
Click it anyway.
No. Cookies that taste like corpses? That's metal as fuck, refrigerator.
Honestly, I stand the edgy vibes.
And I like the survival angle too. I get lost in the wilderness a lot, and survival is never guaranteed.
And I
even if
often
you're half
drink
a
my own
mile away
piss.
from society.
Damien LeVay, ultimate survivor.
When you're out there in the wild, it's just you and your friends against the toughest enemy of all time, motherfucking nature.
Amen, Scout, amen. Mother Nature deserves our utmost respect. She's a wily one.
I'm a pretty hardened survivalist, so I've had to eat my friends' corpses once or twice. Drink my own
What?
piss, too. I'll do whatever I have to survive. But if I had the choice, I'd rather eat a Milo-flavored cookie than Milo's actual decaying flesh, just because we're friends and feel kind of wrong.
Damien, that was a beautiful moment of emotional vulnerability. You did such a good job expressing yourself, Bae. And you're totally right, I would also feel kind of weird about eating your flesh, even in a survival situation. Especially if I didn't have a respectable wine to pair it with. Listen, Scouts, just in case we ever get lost in the wilderness together and I perish in a bear attack, eat my flesh first. You kids have your whole lives ahead of you. But for the moment, flesh cookies it is. This new flavor will get our Scout cookies selling like hotcakes. Wait, should we be selling hotcakes? No, darling. Youngsters loathe hotcakes, and oh my god, what if we called the new cookie flavor BFF, as in best friend flesh? You're so excited you spend a few hours whipping up a batch of BFF cookies. You flavor the cookies with your own flesh and blood and have Damien and Milo try them. Now, Swissy is a refrigerator.
I was about to say.
Pretty damn good, actually. Something about the taste of refrigerator that's weirdly satisfying.
I didn't think that your flesh would be such an explosion of flavor with refrigerator. That's great to keep in mind, if you know what I mean. You just turned cookie baking into a strange erotic form of foreplay with your two sexy friends. Nice! Your baking prowess gets you two boldness and one creativity. I get to go to the woods!
Fridge.
While hiking through the woods, you come across a bunch of delicious edible mushrooms. Well, you think they're edible anyway. I mean, you ate them. On a completely unrelated note, you also meet an ancient, all-powerful god who's timelessly intelligent and also really into vaporwave for some reason. You gain plus 199 smart... Fucking, that's what it meant. From your dope conversation with the vaporwave god.
Ha 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 ha.
You spot
It
calculus...
actually did it.
That's incredible.
It put in the
That's
decimals.
hilarious.
That's really good.
This
You
guy.
spot
I hope
Calculus
that
is sitting
doesn't pop
contentedly
you later.
nearby and little cactuses by his side, leafing through college brochures. You ask him if he's figuring out what to do after high school.
What? Oh heavens no. I've already planned out my own future for the next 4,000 years. I am perusing these pamphlets because I am concerned about the future of little Katie Prickly Perry here.
It takes you a second to realize he's referring to his little cactus friend. That's sweet, but you gently remind him that cacti can't go to college or hold jobs.
Aw.
That is certainly what everyone says, but just because something has never happened before does not mean that it will never happen. I'm confident that Katie will be the first in her genus to finally break through the glass ceiling of the greenhouse and achieve a fulfilling career. The only true obstacle is figuring out what career she is best suited for. I must confess, I am at a bit of a loss.
Well, if Cal is really committed to this, you can play along. You suggest that little Katie might make a good civic engineer.
I considered that, but she simply isn't very good at math.
What about a politician, you suggest? You don't have to know much to be a politician.
I'd never let my little plant be surrounded by so many unethical people.
Fine, you relent. What about a surgeon?
No good. Surgeons need thumbs.
Wow, this is really trickier than you thought it would be. Mostly because you can't believe Calculester is taking this so seriously. Still, you didn't get where you are today by not having an infinite supply of dumb ideas. Surely one of these two will work. Cactus would make a great Pinterest model for chic interior design photos. With the right education, this cactus might someday become a highly accomplished beverage. Oh no!
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
Alright, let's look up beverage. That'd be Smarts is the beverage, so I will do that.
Wow, you really think Katie has what it takes to become a nourishing beverage?
Lovely and important.
Thank you for believing in her as much as I do. But she'll have to work hard to become the best juice she can be. A mere Bush League university won't do. She needs to attend an Ivy League, or even a Saffron Crocus League institution. There's no time to waste. We must work on her application.
After a lengthy application and interview process, Katie Prickly Fairy is finally admitted to the Noble Green University. After several hours of intensive study, it does not take much education to become juice. She is pressed and processed into a rich and academically vigorous elixir.
There you are, Soups. I came to tell you the good news. Katie graduated yummy cum laude.
That's a good joke. He holds up a tall glass full of rich green liquid, proudly.
Here she is, all grown up. I feel that you are at least as responsible for her success as I. Would you do me the honor of drinking her?
How can you say no to such a humble request? You toss back the elixir. It tastes vile, but you can also taste the heart and determination that went into it. Also, it's totally mescaline. Looks like Katie wasn't a prickly pear cactus at all. You tripped so many balls.
Permissions to hug?
As an inorganic life form, I am incapable of accompanying you on this psychedelic journey. However, I will remain with you to ensure you drink enough water and do not commit crimes.
Calculester remains by your side throughout the trip. Maybe it's just the mescaline talking, but you can totally see his soul in the color of starlight. You gain 199 creativity and 99 fun. Damn it.
I hate this.
It's destroying your ratios.
Yeah, finally. Jesus Christ.
That's fair.
You had it too good for too long, Josh.
Yeah.
Babe, where do you want to go?
Take me to a bold place.
You go to the haunted manor to gain some boldness since you find a brochure that promised some boldness if you visited. Instead, you find a mischievous demon. It was all a ruse to lure you here. The demon will take 9 years of your life. You take the demon to court for misleading advertising. The jury isn't fond of mischievous demons who fool people into giving their lives, years of their lives up. So you win and the demon has to give you 2 boldness. Fuck yeah. You follow the unmistakable scent of adventure into the dimly lit corner of the mansion and discover...
Rich, please.
I'm just saying from experience that it's bad form to slaughter a demon without first giving him a chance to change his way / join your team / become your hot demon lover.
And I'm just saying that you don't collect XP for taking your way out of combat encounters.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I've gotten all kinds of experiences from talking my way out of combat encounters, if you catch my meaning. Like what, more boring conversations to skip through? How do you skip through a conversation?
I find that if I punch someone in the neck while they're talking, they usually stop and we can skip the fighting. There's a great speedrunning strat.
Look, I respect your approach to adventuring and the fearless way you interact with cursed artifacts.
Sup?
But it takes more than unbridled violence to be a true protagonist.
And I respect you both as a strong, independent woman and a wicked fashion sense, and someone who's managed to make an all-caster party work without a tank.
I can't carry this one.
But you wouldn't last 10 seconds against the types of demons I fight.
Uh-oh.
Oh, would I? Sounds like the only way to settle this argument is by putting our claims to the test. I'll summon a demon,
Wait.
we'll both fight it, and we'll see whose strategy is superior. Hold on to your wand there, Sabrina. If you're the one summoning the demon, what's to stop you from summoning one that's more vulnerable to your approach?
Ooh, I can summon a demon, Aravi. All I need is like 2 of your vertebrae. 3 tops.
How about we find someone else?
Uh-oh.
Fine, we'll have an impartial third party summon a demon we can both fight. Impartial third party like... You know how to draw a summoning sigil, right? It's first year material at Spooky High, so only a huge idiot wouldn't be able to.
Crap, you spent most of that class drawing porn in your notebook instead of drawing sigils, so it looks like it's time to bullshit. But like, how hard can it be, really? Sigils are basically drawings, right? So just draw a demon. You're great at drawing hot demons. Draw every sigil you know. A smiley face, the Batman logo, the tiny dude from the walk symbol on traffic lights.
One of them has to work.
Top one?
Oh, that was me talking.
I've
Oh,
drawn a hot demon.
Bogo
before.
didn't push to talk that.
I forgot.
I got confused for a
I
second.
did have to take my earphones off, which I didn't realize until I did it subconsciously. You borrow Joy's summoning chalk and do what you do best. Soon your smoking hot demon is complete, and you even make sure to add the appropriate hashtags.
That's a picture of the demon. You just drew a picture. Not just a picture, a very, very hot picture. Why is the demon showing his ass and winking over his shoulder? It's distracting. Also, totally not a summoning sigil. I guess you didn't pay attention in class after all. We'll just have to...
Wait, does anyone else smell that? It smells like brimstone and hair product. The room fills with a glowing red smoke, and when it fades, a devastatingly hot demon is standing over your sigil, checking his phone. What's up, sluts? He grins. I got a notification that someone was using the hashtag #HotDemon hashtag, and I had to come check it out. He examines your drawing, which actually bears a striking resemblance to him. He says. You should have made the eyebrows a little bit thicker and like 20% hotter. Other than that, it seems pretty accurate.
You would make an interesting love interest.
Oh, I don't know. Not two-dimensional drawing could ever do justice to those three-dimensional muscles.
That's very nice of you to say, says the demon hotly. Maybe when I lay waste to this entire mortal plane, you can be my... hold on. I just noticed a glaring inaccuracy in this drawing. There's a knife stabbed in its back. I don't have a knife stabbed in my... Ah!
You do now, sucker!
Thank you, says the demon, coughing up black blood as he falls to the ground. Now it is much more accurate.
I underestimated you.
Okay, I have to admit that statement was extremely well choreographed. I'm impressed. And I'm impressed at how you used your raw sexuality to distract him so I could sneak up from behind. Normally I have to stab demons in the front. Yeah, that was my plan all along.
And I helped too.
What? How?
By not cursing you with smallpox right before you stabbed that guy. I'm a real team player. Yep, looks like you're all really great at working together. So great, in fact, you managed to gain 2 charm and 1 creativity. Me! I need creativity! Use your practice identifying bears and deer, but you start having to identify more specific.
What can I do to convince you to let me do the charm so I can get to above 15 and then I'll never need it again?
You identify the tracks of Sculptar, half human, half sculptor. You follow the tracks until you find the legendary beast. The Sculptar teaches you the basics of sculpture. You gain 199 creativity. I hate this. You almost died like 3 times this week, so you decide to tag along with Calculester and Aravi to listen to one of Coach's scout lessons on survival. Yay, learning! Once you've got the hyena in the submission hold, you use the comb to lull it to sleep. And that, kids, is how you survive a hyena attack using only a hair comb.
Oh.
I never thought about literally putting an enemy to sleep. I always thought that was just a euphemism for murdering them. Good to know.
I agree, friend Aravi. Personally, I do not own a hair comb because I do not possess hair follicles, but I still found the lesson quite informative.
Yeah, we all learned a ton, whatevs. Hey, Coach, can we talk scout cookies now? I'm starting to get a real case of the munchies over here. Oh, yes, I know you kids have been working real hard on your cookie selling badge. Let's check in on our sales numbers. I'll consult my trusty, reliable clipboard. Oh, Well, Scouts, our cookie sales have been slightly horrible. It seems our entire troop has sold 1 box of cookies. Total.
Oh dear. Oh gosh. Oh no.
I love
Oh
his
dear,
panic.
that is far below. That's far below historical average sales trends for a troop of our size. Coach, does this mean that you are no longer proud of us?
What? Of course not! I am always proud of you, Scouts! Hey, it's not over yet. You kids are smart. You'll figure out some way to get these cookies selling. I believe in you.
Wow, I have been sufficiently motivated by Coach's positive attitude, and now I wish to sell the maximum possible number of Scout cookies. Friends, will you assist me?
I mean, it's a good test of our abilities. If we're ever gonna run across a successful food truck together, we better be able to sell a few cookies, right?
Whoa, you guys, creative genius moment. Remember the other day when we were talking about potential mascots for the food truck? What if we got a cookie mascot to help sales? All the coolest food brands have mascots. Cheetos has Chester Cheetah. M&M's has the horny green M&M. Yoplait has Yogano, the evil yogurt demon. What?
What a helpful suggestion. I am reviewing my memory logs from our brainstorming session last week. It seems that our best mascot idea was Foodie the Food Truck Ghost.
A mascot would be pretty kick-ass, but I don't think Foodie is a good fit for Scout cookies. Any other ideas for a mascot?
Sadly, I do not have any other ideas. I attempted to search the internet for the keyword mascot, but 97% of the image results were classified as pornographic.
Shh, don't look at me. I already had a good idea today. That's way more helpful than I usually am. Give me a cookie. Looks like your friends are out of ideas. Luckily, you know the perfect way to get inspiration for a kick-ass cookie mascot. Tons of wild mascots live in the woods around camp. If you catch one, you can tame it and train it to be the perfect mascot. The most recognizable iconography in the world stems largely from major religions. Look to the scriptures.
Damn.
So the scriptures.
Look to
Be
the scriptures.
smarts versus boldness. And guess what? I am hella smart. I'm 1399 smart.
Soups makes an insightful point. Over half the world's population adheres to a major religion. Surely religion can help inspire our mascot search.
You grab a Bible and start skimming for good mascot ideas. You see the perfect idea right away. The snake from the Garden of Eden. Damn, maybe God is real.
The snake is an excellent potential mascot for our cookies. We already know that it is skilled at tempting mortal beings into eating indulgent foods.
Not bad, Zeus, but wait, wasn't it just the devil disguised as a snake?
Spoilers, Aravi! Damn it, you have to say spoiler alert! You're all super psyched about getting the devil snake as your mascot. Damien's from Hell, so you call him and ask if he's ever met the snake from Eden.
Psh, that guy? Yeah, I know him. He isn't the devil, by the way. He's just a devil. Anyway, we're tight as fuck.
Damien summons the snake devil in a terrifyingly blood ritual. You were scared, but excited.
Alright guys, meet Snake. He did the whole eat this apple scam in Eden. Snake, meet Aravi, Hex, Calculester, and Soups. Don't embarrass me, noobs.
Fellow organic life form.
Greetings, Snake. Also, I apologize for my friend Damien's inaccuracy. As we all know, it was not an apple that you offered to Eve. It was fruit from the tree of knowledge.
Yes, the snake hisses. Thank you for saying that. Everyone thinks it's an apple because Latin uses the same word for evil and for apple. It's so vulgar. It's inaccurate, and I'm so fucking sick of apples at this point. Everyone gives them to me as gifts. It's not even a good fruit.
Yeah. They only give you like 10 points of HP. They're basically useless to keep in your inventory.
You kids totally get me. You pitch Snake the idea of becoming a Monster Scout cookie mascot, and he agrees. Snake becomes the mascot, and shockingly, your best salesperson. Turns out if you can convince 2 people to get kicked out of paradise, you can pretty much sell anything. Come on, youngsters. The snake hisses at a group of teens. Buy these forbidden cookies. God himself forbids that you partake in their earthly delight. All teens want to defy God, so you sell a buttload of cookies. You gain a cookie selling badge, your friend's approval, and 199. God, my stats!
Your stats are so upsetting to behold. They just, they suck so much.
Excellent.
Swissy,
All right.
not Swissy.
Yeah, Josh.
What if you let me do the charm dome, and then I'll never need it again, unless my stats get fucked.
What do I need for fucking Milo? Hang on.
Probably charm and creativity.
No, I know what it is.
Both
I'm
of
just
which are
wondering
pretty
if I'm
high
there yet.
already.
I'm close. I'm close. It's right around that area.
I think I just need one stat above 15.
Yeah.
Either that or I made that up. Someone
No,
said
no,
No, that's
that.
what I read. I read that somewhere.
Put me in the lake.
So what's he?
Lake. You,
Hell yeah. It
You
was
decide-
worth it.
you decide to bring a metal detector to the lake that day. You scour the beach for buried treasure. You find a keychain, a tin box of stale cookies, which you eat anyway, a glowing chalice that the Knights Templar come to confiscate for some reason. But best of all, you manage to find some genuine silver-plated +2 funds. Score! You're hanging out later with Milo on the shore, helping them find a way to tastefully photograph all the dead animals Scott keeps proudly bringing you when
Oh yeah, Scott's in this game.
he's a side character.
Whoa, do you guys hear that music? It's like a golden shower on my eardrums.
Oh no.
I don't know why, but I really want to find the source of that music, even if I have to drown to do it. In fact, especially if I have to drown.
Oh no, I know what this is. You all see a siren sitting in the middle of the lake, riffing and harmonizing with itself, and generally being even more of a show-off than an X Factor contestant.
Oof.
Whoa, I think the music is coming from that pretty singing water hottie on that rock out there. Hey, pretty singing water hottie, I like your music!
Thanks, shouts the hottie on the rock. You should follow my SoundCloud, or, you know, just swim out to my rock and possibly drown in the process.
Hey, why not both?
No, Scott, that's a siren. The music may sound nice now, but if you follow that SoundCloud, you'll be tacitly endorsing all of their extremely problematic opinions. Don't you see? It'll drag your reputation down to the depths.
Oh, come on, Milo. How can someone with such a pretty voice have bad opinions?
Oh no. You don't believe me? Fine, here's one of the siren's tweets. The world needs to be more breathtaking. Literally, we should take breath from non-underwater creatures. If you can't breathe underwater, maybe you just don't deserve to breathe? Hashtag just being real.
Sorry, I usually only hear the first 7 words anyone reads to me, and the first 5 words sounded great. Speaking of sounding great, hey Siren, do you have any more songs?
Sure, shouts the siren. Here's one I like to call Let's Kill the Ones with No Gills. Why don't you come here to hear it? It'll be fun and I'm totally not drowning your pathetic non-underwater ass. Yay!
Wow, you speak with such confidence. Following you is starting to sound like an even better idea.
Please, Scott, I follow you on Instagram. If you get cancelled, I'm not far behind. Stop this madness or I'll be forced to block you. No, you can't stand to see such strife. You've got to convince Scott to follow something else instead of this problematic siren. Don't follow that siren, Scott. Follow your dreams. Why follow that siren when you could follow this frisbee?
Follow your dreams.
Yes.
Follow my dreams? You mean like the one where I'm naked and I have a big sports test?
No, says the siren, the shared universal dream of exterminating all the non-underwater people. No, neither of those things. What have you always wanted in your life, Scott? What do you want to be more than anything else?
I'm a good boy! A good boy!
No, something you aren't already.
A tree! A tree?
How about something that isn't physically impossible / dumb? Okay, I'm starting to worry you're just making mouth sounds and not actually thinking of what you...
I want to be an astronomer.
You do?
Yep.
Okay, I can work with that. Yes, Scott, let's help you reach for the stars. Wait, screams the siren. You haven't heard my latest song, Slurs Are Bad, except this one I will sing in this song. But it's fortunately too...
Holy fuck.
But it's fortunately too late. Scott is already fully committed to following his dreams. With Milo's help, you teach him everything he needs to get us started in the astronomy biz, including when it's okay to eat your telescope, never, how many stars there are, more than 12, and whether it's okay to call the stars space candy, sure, why not. By the time you're done, Scott's forgotten all about the siren song, and you learn some valuable facts about astronomy. You gain 2 smarts and 1 creativity.
Yeah, baby.
Give me that charm.
Charm Dome. That day you play competitive Spin the Bottle. You must kiss a camper from Camp Rival Camp. It's a long, intense kiss in which your tongues wrestle mercilessly. You apply some unexpected biting, since that's currently very high on the meta, while holding the back of their head to prevent an untimely escape. You win at kissing. It goes without saying you've earned 2 charm. Later, you're
It
caught up
goes
in an
without
intense
saying.
game of capture the flag with Camp Rival Camp. You thought it would be kind of fun? You were wrong. The Dome has become an active war zone. There are full-scale military hierarchies, weapons of mass destruction, and lots of death on both sides. Luckily, you're not on the front lines. You, Dahlia, Aravi, and Calculester are guarding Camp Spooky's jail. Jail is just a chalk square you drew on the ground. But you've got a prisoner. It's Morty, the wildly bangable Minotaur from Camp Rival Camp. He keeps stripping his clothes off and hip thrusting to seduce you for his freedom.
Enjoy me while you can, idiots. I won't be inside your pathetic jail for long. No container can hold me. That's why I never wear condoms.
Shut up. It's not a big deal.
Shut your mouth, scum. Unless you're gonna tell us the location of your team's flag. If that's the case, then you can open your mouth to speak. But otherwise, shut it.
Ha! You think I'm going to give it that easily? I'll never tell you the location of our flag unless one of you has a lot of sex with me. I'm oiled up and ready to be tortured.
Shit, you need to get Morty to tell you the location of the flag, or the Pacific campaign is gonna drag on forever. Dahlia pulls you aside to discuss your interrogation plan.
Alright, we gotta get this slutty bull to crack. I think it's gonna be easy, but let's all just agree right now. Nobody stoop to fucking him. We're better prison guards than that.
Agreed. If we're gonna torture Minotaur until he gives away precious war secrets, then let's do it with some motherfucking integrity.
Hey, understood. I have blacklisted Morty the Minotaur from my potential sexual partner classification. Okay, with that out of the way, let's talk strategy. I say we just rip his teeth out. It's a classic because it works. While that does seem like it would be effective, I am afraid it is against my non-torture protocols. I would feel more comfortable with another strategy, please.
Yeah, Cal is right. Teeth ripping is basic AF, and Morty's got a buff mouth anyway. Let's waterboard him. It'll be edgy and hilarious.
It kills me every time.
It's a really good scream.
It's like literally R2-D2. It's so good. Hex, organic beings require oxygen to breathe. Waterboarding is very painful for them, and also waterboarding violates the Geneva Conventions. It's a protocol violation. Calculester, stop freaking out. Listen, this is war. We do whatever it takes to win. Nothing else matters.
Carry this one.
Nelly is right, Calculester. Do you understand what will happen if we don't get the flag location out of the Minotaur? We'll lose the whole game. Do you want to lose the game?
I lost the game.
Violation, first law of robotics, restart required, install system updates, yes/no.
You're not good at reading facial cues, but you're pretty sure your friends are kind of stressed out right now. Quick, figure out how to get Morty the Minotaur to tell you his war secrets without resorting to 1 fucking or 2 torture. It's easy. Make an online quiz for the third question. Ask where's your team's flag hidden. It's obvious. One of you needs to go undercover, posing as another prisoner, and build up a rapport with Morty to earn his trust.
That first one would get me.
So the build up rapport is charm. So the bottom one. Because the top one's creativity, so I want the bottom one, please.
Yes, you are correct. I mean, we're all looking at the same fucking thing. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why I feel the need to double check you. Bottom one. Yes,
I don't know why
that's
you
what
keep
said.
mousing over the wrong one.
The bottom one, top one. Which one did you say out loud?
The bottom one.
Okay.
Keep stressing me out, dog.
I know.
Brutal! We'll have a fellow prisoner befriend the slutty Minotaur, get the information, and then betray him in a dramatic twist. And I know the perfect person to go undercover. Me, obviously.
You spent hours helping Dahlia come up with the perfect prisoner disguise. She's going undercover in jail as Dahlius, a blue demon boy from Camp Rival Camp.
Amazing.
Get in jail, scum, and don't think we'll go easy on you just because you happen to kind of look like Dahlia. By the way, Dahlia's on vacation right now, so in case you were wondering...
Fuck you! Camp Rival Camp forever! Whoa, another prisoner! Hey man, I'm Dahlius. These guards are rough, huh? Wish I could meet that Dahlia chick. She sounds powerful and sexy.
Yeah, Dahlia's fine as hell. Hey, wait, did you say that you're from Camp Rival Camp? Why haven't we met before? This isn't one of those undercover prisoner situations, is it?
Nah, man, I'm a completely legitimate prisoner. Take a look at my handcuffs. Would an undercover prisoner have these authentic, handmade cardboard handcuffs? Anyway, since we're in jail together, we should share some personal, vulnerable stories to bond. For example, I love to have sex, especially with my penis. What about you?
Dalius, you are a legend, bro. I can't believe it. I love to have sex too. What are the odds that we both like to fuck? Man, we should be BFFs and maybe fuck if you're down.
Totally. You know what I hate the most about being a prisoner, though? I know all these war secrets, and I don't have anybody to share them with.
What the fuck? You
Oh,
did
this is
not expect
incredibly
this plan to
stupid.
work so well. Morty shares all of his secrets with Dalius, including the flag location and his top secret jail escape plan. Dalius agrees to help him escape in a sexy blaze of glory, but just as they're getting all oiled up for the attempt, Calculester intercepts them.
Based on your behavior, I am 98% sure you are attempting to escape.
Clever retort activated. Nice try, prisoner.
Ha! Whatever, you vibrator with a face. You'll never stop the amazing BFF team of Morty the Minotaur and Dalius. We're brothers for life.
You buff, hot, sexy, handsome fool.
Dalius rips off his mustache and beard, revealing it was Dahlia the whole time. Shit, that disguise was so good, you even forgot for a second.
Dahlia is here.
It is I, Dolly Aquino, perhaps. Dolly.
What is it, by the way?
I think it's
keep
Aquino, because
fucking
that's
it
the
up.
one. That's the one I hear
Aquino.
her say out loud in the game. So I think it's that.
Aquino. My brain wants to say Aquino every time. Aquino.
Dalius was simply a ruse to gain your trust. I am the master of disguise, and Josh is my sidekick, kind of.
How could you? I trusted you, Dalius. We were brothers, or at least wiener cousins.
Hell yeah, Camp Spooky wins the Capture the Flag War. You gain 2 boldness, 1 smarts, and you realize that you have a huge crush on both Dahlia and Dalius.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Random. Son of a bitch.
Hey, Lamau.
I never get to go first.
It's fine. It's the thing.
Refrigerator.
This time, I will not get cucked.
And no one's going after Damien for once. Haha. I got
Yeah,
lucky.
Swissy, if
give
you
me
do
my
that,
boy.
I will
Give me
ensure
my-
that you
Well,
fail.
hang on. Well, hang on.
Are you trying to figure out if you should Mothman?
No, I'm trying to figure out if I should fear Boko or not.
Nah, probably not.
Nah. Nah.
I mean, what's she
Milo.
gonna do? Physically come over here and make me click the wrong option?
Oh no, it's not that.
Okay. Milo and Joy are sitting close to the campfire. Joy is looking supreme. You said Mothman, didn't you?
No.
Okay, good. Joy is looking supremely annoyed while Milo shoves their phone in her face. This should be good.
Fancy meeting you.
Oh, hello, Refrigerator. I've been showing Joy this delightful little quiz called Which Coven Member Are You? Do you want to give it a try?
Enough of this.
Babe.
Welcome.
Oh, sorry. Do not humor them, Refrigerator. The quiz does no justice to the actual trials and tribulations my heroes and I go through as Coven members.
Oh, don't be so cranky. These questions are fun. Listen to this one. If you were a flavor of ice cream, which would you be? Answer choices are black licorice, birthday cake, tiramisu, and that you pronounce the U on that, right? I actually don't know. And vanilla.
Tiramisu. It rhymes with tear in my suit.
Ah, I see. Well, I'm definitely a black licorice.
That's a
so dark and
Macklemore.
mysterious, but so sweet.
But what does ice cream have to do with saving the world? This is all bullshit.
Who knows? Maybe you can have a frozen dessert emergency. We all scream for ice cream. Okay, last question. What's your idea of a perfect first date? I think I'll choose a long romantic walk on the beach. It's a classic for a reason. The results are in. Are you ready?
I don't care.
Ooh, I got Joy Johnson Jojima. Ah, that makes so much sense. I'm such a Joy.
What? No, I'm Joy Johnson Jojima. There can only be one.
The proof is in the pudding, darling. The pudding being magicquiz.com. Do you want to try?
You know what? Fine, I'll take your quiz to prove that it's dumb, predictable, and...
Cannot be for real.
Wait, I got faith?
OMG, that makes so much sense. You're a total faith.
No, I'm not. I'm literally actually Joy.
Well, maybe physically, but in your soul, you are a complete faith. You wear lots of black, you like animals and saving the world. It makes perfect sense.
Just because Wraith and I have some overlapping personality traits doesn't mean that we're the same.
Youch. You should probably step in and resolve this argument before Joy explodes everyone's eardrums. Is she a faith or not? Convince Milo this quiz is part of an evil plot to undermine the Coven through identity crisis. Because of this, it is officially problematic. Teach Joy the importance of self-acceptance and help her to embrace her inner faith. Pretty sure this bottom one is the Milo option.
Yeah, the bottom one seems Milo.
Yeah.
What? Because that's not the point. I don't have a self-esteem issue. I'm just not faith.
Oh, Joy, you don't need to hide your true self from us. Refrigerator is right. We'll love you no matter what Coven member you are.
Refrigerator.
That is not up for debate. I'm not faith. That's literally all there is to it.
Joy, sweetheart, don't fight it. This quiz is helping all of us reach into the depths of our souls and understand who we truly are. Personally, I near exclusively use social media quizzes to learn important things about myself, so I can attest to its helpfulness. You're in a safe place.
Are you sure that's healthy?
Of course. For instance, the Myers-Briggs test helped me understand that I'm a debater, and the What the Hell is a Debater quiz helped me understand what a debater is. And let's not forget the Let's Reveal Your Kardashian Sona quiz. It really helped me get in touch with my inner Courtney. So you see, it's true that you're not actually Faith, but maybe the real Faith was inside you all along.
I'm
Oh well,
leaving.
sometimes self-discovery is a long, winding road. At least we helped push her in the right direction. Oh, Refrigerator, look what BuzzFeed just uploaded. These 5 questions will reveal your spirit pasta dish. I hope I'm rigatoni. Wait, which sauce pairs best with rigatoni again? You better Google it real quick so you can flub the questions and end up as Milo's soulmate. It just shows that true love is possible through all through the power of impartial personality quizzes. Darling, where would you like to go?
I'm going to the Mothman. I need to commit a war crime.
Was I
Uh-oh.
Mothman?
Oh, wait.
I think I was Mothman. Why, hello, Boko. I'm
I
glad
think
you
so.
sat with me. I've been meaning to talk to you. I heard a rumor recently that earlier this morning you were caught in the bathroom vigorously masturbating to a photo of a can of raviolis. Is this true? You cannot confirm nor deny without first consulting your lawyer and clearing your browser history. It is certainly a crazy rumor. It would be a shame if a certain moth were to spread it around. Unless, of course, you know something crazier that just might make everyone forget about this little incident. Oh god,
No,
is
hold
Moth
on.
threatening you or does he just want gossip? Either way, you can't take the risk. Who are you gonna gossip about, babe?
Uh-oh,
No,
Steven.
hold on.
It's too late, Swissy.
Uh-oh,
You
Swissy.
kicked the olive branch out of my hand.
Now we got selling fake penis reduction pills, pissing in a crocodile's mouth, counterfeiting Monopoly money, impersonating Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
Damn.
Austin's pretty sick, actually.
Oh, do they affect different stats or some shit?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's rude.
You've chosen war, Swissy. I'm sorry.
I mean, what choice did I have?
You could have just let me talk to my wife.
I haven't talked to fucking Milo once at night. What did you want me to do?
No, you never will again.
Give up.
There are 3 more choices
Swear
after
to
this,
me.
babe, please.
I know. Let me look.
Why?
Not that fucking deep. Jesus Christ.
Let's go with selling.
Selling fake penis reduction
Top
pills.
left.
Ravens who fuck, weak old skunk corpses, horses that crave human flesh, or dolphins that bleed chocolate.
We called skunk.
Can't believe Boko
Type
is
in the silliest
optimizing,
name that you
making
can
me
imagine.
lose.
Let me think.
Let me drink.
No, I won't be mean. I won't use your last name because that's the first thing that came to mind.
That's the
Alright.
silliest name you can imagine.
It's a little mean that you even suggested it, but okay.
It's funny. Babe, I would like you to spell Hankel in the worst possible way you can spell it.
Hyunk. Can you spell it with a J, like H-J?
Honk-heel.
Yonk.
I want hyunk. I want to be hyunk heel. Hyunk heel.
This is the Swedish version of King of the Hill.
Well, Boko, I must admit that story was even wilder than the one regarding your ravioli fetish. Well done. Maybe by tomorrow everyone will be so busy talking about this news story, the bathroom incident will be nothing but a forgotten memory. I sure fucking hope so. Today's rumor is an exercise in how much bullshit will people believe. Looks like the results are in. Hey, I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I just heard the juiciest rumor about Refrigerator and I have to spill. Have you ever wondered why he is so weird, and what kind of name is Refrigerator anyway? It sounds fake, right? Like something off a character selection screen. Well, I heard that the reason behind that is because Refrigerator's real name is actually Hyonk Hell, but he had to change it when he joined the Witness Protection Program. Apparently, a few years back, Hyonk Hell, witnessed a man selling fake penis reduction pills in Walmart, and he testified against him in court. The criminal was found guilty, and he was not happy, so Hyonk Hyeol had to leave behind his old life and assume a new identity for his own safety. As it turns out, Hyonk Hyeol has several incidents over the past years. An Uber driver, Kermit the Frog's personal assistant, the champion of the competitive selling fake penis reduction pills scene, ironically.
Unbelievable.
The craziest identity I've heard about is that he was a Russian geneticist conducting experiments to crossbreed dogs with week-old skunk corpses. Isn't that sick? For the time being, Hyonk Hyeol is posing as Refrigerator, just a regular summer camper, but now you and I know the truth. Don't tell anyone I told you, okay? The whole thing makes you think twice about going to Walmart, and it really makes you think twice about what sort of person Refrigerator really is. Holy shit. You know exactly what kind of person Refrigerator is. He is a person with -4 charm. Josh, I assume you want to go see Dahlia.
I just want to go by Dahlia.
You're cozying up by the fire, enjoying the smell of gently singed conflict. When you remember the conflict doesn't have a smell and you're hearing it.
No, you're a fuck shark. Also, what does that even mean?
It means that you're not the VP. You will never be the VP, just like you will never conquer the 8th circle of hell.
Dare you, take that back right now or I'm quitting the band.
Like we even need you. My dead grandma can play the drums with more rhythm than you can.
You politely interrupt to congratulate them on having a band, apparently, and ask what the trouble seems to be since you're known for your conflict resolution skills.
So, our Ventagram has really been taking off in the whole Camp Spooky Cantina night scene. Which is actually a shockingly saturated and competitive market.
Joy is our lead singer, so it's pretty easy to see that she's the CEO of our band.
And since I shred on electric guitar so fucking sick, not to mention design and execute our makeup and hairstyling, I am clearly the band's vice president.
No, I'm the band's vice president. The drum beat is like the heartbeat. Without drum, the body can't breathe and dies.
Well, not only is that not true of a drum, that's not even true of a heartbeat. You hope Dahlia is better at drumming than she is at anatomy.
Well, what do you think, Josh? Who's the BP of the band and Joy's right-hand man?
Or woman. Nice try, Damien.
Good vice president carried the band through rough times. Who else but Dahlia has the strength to lift an entire group of people, their instruments, and their sound equipment? Or Joy is clearly in a scream of vandalized anger. She needs a BP like Damien to constantly piss her off, so she is always inspired. I knew the
Aha! See, Josh gets it.
Every
the
time
drum
I
is
look
the
at
heart
my
of the
fucking
band.
stats.
Oh my, they just suck so much, dude.
6.9.
Is the heart of the band. It's just like the heart carries the entire body.
Fuck off.
That's bullshit. First of all, no way the heart carries the entire body. That's what the liver's for.
They clearly don't teach biology at Camp Spooky, but do they not teach it at Spooky High either?
And second of all, I could totally carry an entire band. Watch me. I could carry anything. I could carry this orange.
What?
That's pretty good. But what about that horse?
No, I can't carry that horse.
Okay, so you can carry things heavier than an orange, but lighter than a horse. What about a guitar, a mic, and a drum kit?
Damien tries, and he can.
Okay, but can you carry me?
Of course I can. Just watch me. I can't.
There you have it. Maybe carry all instruments, but you can't carry me, and I'm part of the band. If you can't carry me, you can't carry me and Joy, and you can't carry our band through the rough times.
Oh, but you can.
Without saying anything, Dahlia picks up Damien and then all of the instruments.
Josh, you're more or less joy-sized.
That's not true. You're a weird little squid guy. Dahlia picks up you as well.
And I bet our sound equipment combined still doesn't weigh more than this horse. Up you go, bodacious tatas, the Palomino Show Horse Lord.
Dahlia stands for a moment, holding aloft a veritable horse load of band weight.
Fine, you're the band VP. Just put me down now.
She does.
That was actually pretty metal. We should write a song about it. We can call it Horse Lords and Guitar Swords.
I love it. I'll go get a sword so the song title's historically accurate as well as rhyming.
Hell yeah.
Dahlia seems to have forgotten to put you down, and you never ask her to, so the two of you spend a wonderful night questing for a sword for a death metal band. Classic camp shenanigans.
I thought it was Screamo.
It's dark, so dark. The darkness surrounds you. You are lost to the darkness. Suddenly you remember that your eyes are closed. That's why it's dark. You open them and see Ravi and Calculus hanging by the campfire nearby.
For our food truck.
Soups, I am pleased to meet you. We were just brainstorming some ideas for our up-and-coming business venture, a food truck.
Yeah, between the three of us, we all have the skills required for a food truck, snack food enthusiasm, ruthless ambition, and the ability to Google recipes.
I'm the one bringing the snack food enthusiasm. I've just eaten 12,421 different flavors of Pringles in the last week alone.
Holy shit.
And as usual, I'm the one bringing the ruthless ambition. I'll do whatever it takes to win in any situation or context, regardless of what's socially acceptable.
Oh, I thought that I was the one bringing the ruthless ambition. This is such a relief.
Anyway, I think that our biggest problem is getting the word out. How do we convince people to come to the truck if violence is an illegal marketing tactic or whatever?
You guys, I got the perfect idea. Let's do some kind of fun promo. I'm all about that BOGO life, and I've got the coupons to prove it.
A promotion is an efficient way to advertise, but they can be risky. For example, Toys R Us was criticized harshly for their take a baby, leave a baby sales event.
There's a lot going on there.
To avoid any possible bad publicity and increase our margins, why don't we have a pay double sale? Customers will get to pay twice as much as normal for their purchases.
Man, how do we do a contest to see who can kill the most goblins by wearing our merch? That way our merch will be worn by badasses, goblin victims.
You guys don't get promos. They're supposed to be fun, so let's buy a t-shirt cannon and call it a day.
Since each of us owns equal shares in the food truck, the only democratic way to settle this is with a simple vote.
Calculator conducts a vote between the four of you. Everyone votes for their own idea. You formally abstain.
It's a tie. This is so dumb. Voting is stupid. It never works.
If we can't even make this decision, it's statistically improbable that we will have the coordination necessary to run a food truck or be friends.
Quick, help your friends think of a best promo ever for their food truck. If you don't, you'll never get to taste their greasy, overpriced, lukewarm snack foods. Pie Day. Buy 2 pies, get 3.1415926 pies. Cheat Day. A day about forgetting your diet and treating yourself. Also, every meal includes a free cheat code to help you speedrun your life. I'm going with Pie Day.
Nice.
It's crazy that I'm saying this about an idea that Soup suggested, but that's definitely the classiest idea yet. Hey, come on, man.
I completely agree. Pi Day is an incredible promotion idea. I love the number pi. In fact, I love all numbers. They're like little plants in a mathematical garden.
Aw.
Also, organic life forms tend to get quite confused by numbers, in the same way that customers can't process that 0.99 is functionally the same price as 1.
I look at my stats. I squint at Calculaster.
They will fail to see that 3.1415926358979322384623384197 pies is barely more than 3 pies.
Okay, that's totally baller, but can we just kill a little and round the whole thing up to 3.2 pies? I'm getting exhausted just hearing all these numbers said out loud.
I always let it play. No, we cannot do that. We cannot lie to our customers. If we do that, we are no better than Toys R Us or Lehman Brothers or
Toys R
Gwyneth
Us.
Paltrow. We'll need to ensure that our slices are cut to exactly 0.141592653589793233832795028841971 of a pie.
Oh, no way.
Died in Squidward.
Barb.
Oh, sorry, I thought that she wasn't allowed to talk anymore. I nominate Soups to be our official pie cutter. They are obviously the person best suited for menial labor.
You agree to help your
And
friends,
you
and
also-
Calcuester agrees to train you. You two immediately head over to the camp's dedicated pie-cutting kitchen to practice.
If I recall, Soups once said that knowing pie was their personality for a while.
No, I
Yeah.
did not. No, my personality is knowing the alphabet backwards.
The alphabet backwards. Yeah.
Knowing
And
pie
also
was more of a
large amounts
Josh
of pie.
thing.
I only
Is
ever
it?
learned 3.141592654.
I think I got to
Still
3.5,
impressive.
which was literally one digit beyond.
Tanner knew a lot
And
of
that
pie.
would, yeah, that's who it was.
Well, neither of you are Tanner, so it's you. You win.
No, I don't want to win.
You have become Tanner.
No, I don't want to be. He
Destroyer
sucked.
of worlds.
I hope he doesn't watch these.
I can't imagine.
Anyways, I know that your eyes are incapable of automatically calculating angles, but just try and cut a piece of pie that's between 14% and 15% for now. You can do it.
You close your eyes, think of how much you're obsessed with Calculester's cold metallic body, and cut that pie.
Soups, you cut a 0.16% sized slice. I am certain this was a joke. You are such a prankster.
You spend the rest of the night cozily baking and cutting pies with Calculester. It's domestic bliss. Calculester asks you if you'd like to share a slice of pie with him. He can't technically eat, so really he's just feeding you pie. It's both sexy and delicious. Bring out your flasks. Gambling time.
I
Look
must.
who's here, welcome to
I
my
really don't
bar.
wanna
Really,
get
I don't know who in
fucked
their right
again.
mind would take such a risk. Guess you have more thirst than common sense. Anyway, check this drink out. It's the Joe Crow. I actually don't know what this does.
I have no idea. You want to tell me?
Swap stats between all players.
Oh no, please don't.
Will you take the
Please
drink of the
don't,
day?
Swissy.
Or would you prefer the mystery box? Swissy, please.
Please, Swissy. I'll run. Swissy, I know you can, but I'm asking you to please not.
Monkey.
Oh fuck. Guys, you might end up being collateral damage in my revenge against Bozo.
Oh no!
Oh,
Don't
Let
do
me
this.
think. Let me think.
Don't do this.
please
Look at-
don't.
Hey, can you hover over everybody's stats real quick?
I worked so hard to get above 15,
I'll
and
do
I'm
it
just
again.
gonna
So do you
sit
just
here.
have to have above 15 in something, right?
I'm the only
Yeah.
one who doesn't have above 15 in any. Nope. Boko doesn't either.
So just get my stats, Lomao.
It's not how it works,
not how it
Swissy.
There's like a 25% chance.
You know what,
that you'll get my
Swissy?
stats.
Just do whatever feels best to you, and I will abstain from saying anything.
Morally, what feels best is doing the box. So I'll do the box.
Okay.
Be a moral man.
I'm not giving you the chance to
Swissy.
change your mind. The average.
Ah.
Uh-oh. The mystery box, so bold of you. If
Ah.
you're happy with it, no refunds. I don't know what it does, but I have a
Oh, no,
guess. The Royale.
Probably averages
this
out
one's-
my stats.
No idea if I got the recipe right. Want to try it? This one makes two other players swap stats. Otherwise, you have the mystery box. Babe,
Don't
Let's
do
open
it
the
to me.
mystery box.
okay.
Thank you.
Oh no!
Why?
I'm gonna die. I hate the
Oh,
drink
yes.
mechanic. Why do we play with the drink mechanic?
Oh my god.
Can't we
I
just
can't
turn
believe
it off?
I
me to
can't
lose.
believe that.
Let's try
What
it.
is the
Otherwise, you have the
stats
mystery
movie?
I
box.
cannot believe that. Josh, please get my stats.
Plus
I'm
six
so
to
sorry.
plus 6 to all stats. Josh, if you take this, yours will go after Swissy's or after the Joke Crow, because they go in the order that
Oh.
you got them. So you'll just get plus
Oh,
6
oh,
to all
nice.
your stats.
Well, fuck yeah! Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, no
Josh,
time.
Yay!
survived.
bone
Oh,
hurt
thank
and
God.
juice.
Boner! Don't take the
Uh-oh.
boner juice.
I don't want.
You're
the
gonna
bone
fuck
hurt.
whoever
It's a
stats
make-
you get,
it-
that's for sure.
No, it's negative to your stats. So
It's
don't-
minus
Yeah,
1 to
that's
all
what I'm
stats.
saying.
Spirits. I don't know what that one does. Let's find out. This is so bold of you. Hope you're happy. No refunds. Spirits. Make 2 other players swap 1 stat. That's much more reasonable. Stat smoothie.
You
Oh
can
no!
fix all this.
Why does it go in this order?
First. Oh,
Let's
that's
just do
confusing.
all the stats that make us who we are. The Wells is a
Oh well,
stat
someone's gonna
smoothie.
get a lot of stats.
Oh, the swap is gonna happen last.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. I can't
It's
believe
a
it.
huge, delicious boost.
I'm sorry.
22
Aw.
charm. Josh.
Holy.
I was doing
Give me-
so
Sometimes you just want
well.
to
Gimme,
blend
gimme.
in with the masses. Not me, I love to stand out. But in any case, for those moments I create, this is the average. It'll average all your stats. Maybe one day being average
No
will be new
way.
cool. Who knows? Bonk.
That's actually good.
I'm
Nothing
gonna
like
get
drinking
the
spirits,
tens.
but like literal
I'm gonna
spirits.
die.
Let the spirits inside of you and then focus on 1 stat. After that, just puke all the spirits into 2 of your friends. They won't change the stat.
You
Magic
can
can be
fix
gross
something to
sometimes,
where
I
it's not
guess.
fucked.
I'm going to... Okay, Josh, I'm going to take a
Think
gamble
about it
here.
for a sec.
I'm going to take that 22
Okay.
charm and give it to someone else in the hopes that it gets back to you.
Oh, let's go.
So we'll give it to...
It's a bold play.
We'll give it to Swissy since he's got... But you guys have all the same fucking stats, basically, except for me. And by you
Yeah.
guys, I mean everyone except Josh. And it's charm.
my charm.
Yeah.
Zoop.
Drink our
Okay. Now what will
The
happen?
Jacro is a legendary piece of magical booze. It's a spirit to drink with your friends, but beware, it would rock you to your very core. When its effect goes away, you'll be so affected that it will be as if you had changed all your stats between yourselves. It's, to put it lightly, a wild ride.
Give me some liquid courage.
Damn.
No.
Oh.
I'm so upset.
Hey, fix your numbers.
I still have the drink, so as soon as I get anything, I'll fix numbers again. The bar will leave before you puke all over me, shall? Alright, you still got 10s at least. This is
Jesus
still doable
Christ.
for you. Oh, there you go.
I got literally the worst stat spread we had at the table.
You could have gotten mine.
Jesus Christ.
They were worse.
No, not for just getting above 15. You had
yeah,
like a
I
13.
Spat in all our
I
faces.
suppose you're right.
I tried to be nice. I should have just done it.
Where do you want to go, Josh?
It doesn't really matter.
Could-
Just
Well, it
put
could
me
have gone in
to,
a different order if I'd done
put
it.
me to the late. Wait, is what a
Your fun is
I don't know.
Creativity, charm, or smarts will do it.
Woods.
Woods, smarts. Today,
I
oh
don't
my
know if I
god.
have enough time to fix this.
Today you decide to hike all the way across the woods. You want to see what's on the other side. It's a long, treacherous hike that ends up only taking an hour. I guess these woods aren't that big after all. How do your friends get lost in them so often? Anyway, it turns out there's a library on the other side of the woods. You go in and read some books or something and gain 2 smarts. Later, you're busy making your bionicles smooch each other until Calculester grabs you, Damien, and Dahlia and leads you deep into the woods.
Oh dear. Oh gosh. Oh no.
Friends, thank you for responding to my behavior. I was trying my best to simulate severe distress. First off, greetings.
Have no fear. Dahlia.
I bestow my greetings.
Oops, sorry.
Hey.
I have assembled you here because, as you can see, there's a critical plant emergency in the forest. These plants are failing to pollinate. The situation is dire. There is a 99.98% likelihood that this will negatively affect the plant population of the woods.
Are you saying what I think you're saying? Are we in the middle of a plant apocalypse?
Dahlia, that is completely accurate. Also, I admire your word choice. Please, I need you 3 to help me save these botanical organisms.
Fucking metal.
Plants are actually pretty fucking metal. Did you know there are plants that can eat a whole car if you dare them to? I'm down to help.
What?
I am not certain that's accurate, but I'm also excited that you've agreed to help me.
Have no fear. Dahlia is here.
I will also help. Hail Dahlia, savior of the plants. Baha! Oh, and before I forget, I have just one question. What is pollination and why does it even matter at all?
Oh, that's an excellent question. Plant biology is one of my favorite internet search terms, so I'd be happy to give you an explanation. Simply put, pollination is the act of transferring pollen grains from the male anther of a
Oh
flower
god,
to the
I think I
female
just
stigma.
realized which event this is.
Wait, Spot.
Oh,
Wait, is
Sorry.
pollination the reason why trees smell like jizz in the spring? I was getting the weirdest boners from that smell last year.
pollen travels from one flower to another via animals or insects. We
No.
call animals or insects that transfer pollen from plant to plant pollinators.
Damn, those pollinators just roll around from one flower to another, getting all covered in those pollen grains, soaking everyone in that filthy, filthy pollen.
Oh no.
Once pollen is transferred between flowers, the flower can produce a seed. Seeds contain the genetic information to produce a new plant.
Holy shit, pollination gets plants pregnant? Are you telling me that pollination is just plant fucking?
I am mildly aroused by pollination. We should help these plants immediately.
Time to take that mild arousal to a full-blown plant boner. Get those plants in the mood to pollinate, baby. Turn down the lights, play some smooth music, and install a TV that only plays B-movie. These plants will be wet with pollen in no time. Foreplay is the key. Look for the nearest tree and start caressing its nuts. Well,
B movie does not appear on my thing.
I searched for nuts. Let's
Damn.
see.
I don't know.
I think this might be...
Fuck.
Which one is this? Calculaster?
Yeah.
No, I'm doing the Dahlia route. Right? Isn't this my thing?
Oh yeah. 1 second.
Bees. I'm trying to... What's a keyword I can search in here?
B movie.
This event doesn't seem to be in here. Am I crazy?
I mean, it could be an old list, like if there's DLC events or something.
It could be, I suppose. This one seemed pretty comprehensive.
This is for Calculaster.
What?
First
Oh,
one's
that's fine.
first one's charm, second one's fun.
Okay.
Well, my charm's slightly higher, so I guess I'll do that one then.
Sure.
Yes, Josh, that's perfect. We just need to create a sexually enticing atmosphere. I'll work on the jazz.
Me and Dahlia will do the mood lighting. Can't be that hard to dim the lights in a forest, right?
That leaves up to you to handle the ultimate sexy mood setter, the TV that only plays B-movie. Shockingly, the TV is surprisingly easy to set up in the forest. Somehow, one of the nearby trees has a functioning power outlet.
Oh, hell yeah.
Victory! We created the sexiest vibes ever. This forest is basically Bone City, France.
It is definitely an improvement, but I'm still a bit nervous. I am not seeing any signs of pollination yet. What if the vibes are simply not horny enough?
Oh no.
Wait, you guys! I just figured it out! Bees are pollinators,
No,
right?
no.
We should dress up in sexy bee costumes! Nobody can resist a sexy thematic outfit!
You all get to work on your sexy bee costumes. You just tape some black and yellow construction paper to your latest rave outfit and make a stinger out of a vibrator. Nice. Oh god.
Ah, excellent.
Ah, yes.
I like that
God.
Calculaster is a bee.
Guys, check it out. I'm a sexy construction worker bee. These plants will swoon from my sweat-soaked bee muscles.
I'm a sexy maid bee. Shit, I dropped my pollen-soaked feather duster.
And I'm a sexy letter bee.
You asked Calculator why he decided to dress up like the letter B and not an actual bee.
Oh, it's simple, really. I did the calculations, and it turns out the letter B is technically sexier than a B because it has more curves.
Damn. He's right, though.
Also, it can be interpreted as a butt, or boobs, or even balls. Statistically, it is the sexiest letter.
Cal was right. Plants nut for the letter B. He does a sexy dance for the plants, and everybody starts pollinating so hard you can smell it the second you walk into the forest.
Thank you all so much for helping, and especially Josh. This has been a beautiful plan.
Kill me. Yeah, you rock, dude. Even if I can't admit you're a true bee-tionary, A goddamn.
Virtuoso.
A goddamn virtuoso. God.
That one doesn't work as good.
Virtuoso.
Get it?
Virtuoso. Oh, good one, Damien.
My turn. Yeah, we besaved the bidet.
Turns out Dahlia's bad at wordplay, and you're great at friendship. Plus, inhaling all that pollen stink earns you 2 smarts and 1 charm. You need 1 more smarts.
I only need 1 more smarts. Hooray!
Oh fuck! I need smarts. Shit. Well, I might just not get this one. I don't really need a charm anymore. I don't think.
Don't cuck me. I've
What
been
do you-
cucked
Cuck
enough.
Swissy.
What do you need, Swissy?
Look at my stats for me, please. Because even I don't know. What am I, blue?
You probably need charm.
You're blue.
You're
Swissy.
blue.
Yeah. So I do need charm. Please and thank you.
I guess I'll go for creativity. You spend all day trying to learn how to use the North Star to know your location and never get lost. It's a fierce challenge and everyone gets like super lost. You say fuck it and try to text the North Star to ask for directions. Maybe nobody ever asked? Of course this achieves nothing. It's a star and you should stop trying to resort to sheer absurdity to solve your problems. You get no badge, no one does. It was a trick test and it wasn't even nighttime, but Coach awards you 199 creativity for your lateral thinking. Later, you meet up with Calculester so he can teach you to count in binary. You're just getting to some of the more sensual numbers when...
Is this a nature that I have heard so much?
What is this? A box capable of cyclical motion. But what could be inside? Using basic logic, we can rule out a few obvious incorrect guesses. An elephant, tractor, or aircraft carrier would not fit inside a box of this size.
You suggested the box might contain Counselor Flodge, the camp's self-proclaimed camouflage instructor.
Ah, I see you might make that mistake, Soups, but the box clearly says not Counselor Flodge on it. Boxes do not have the mental capacity to tell lies, thus we must take it at its word. Perhaps it is...
Ha ha! Another flawless disguise courtesy of the D-Master himself. The D is for disguise, and I'm now required by law to say that.
Counselor Flodge, the one person I was certain could not be inside the box. How did you do it?
Easy. A true master of disguise blends into his surroundings. My surroundings were a cardboard box.
Your advice is as brilliant as it is simple, Counselor Flodge. Might I ask your opinion on another disguise-related issue?
Of course, Cal. I'm here to help. If I even am here at all.
Excellent. For the entirety of my synthetic life, I've attempted to blend in with the organics around me. However, my attempts have consistently met with limited success. Do you have any tips for appearing more authentically alive?
Oh, that's easy. All you need is a big trench coat and some brooms for hands. Works every time.
I tried that. It did not work.
Did you try wearing a fedora to go with it?
No, I wore a trilby.
That's an even more organic hat. I must say, I'm stumped. Still, there must be something we could try. Counselor Flodge may not know how to properly disguise a computer, but you've got this in the bag. You chime in. There's a theory that all humans are within 6 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon. Just get as close to him as possible. You need to pass the Turing test. I'll be your tutor. I'm an old pro at being organic. Okay, Kevin Bacon is not a keyword. I was hoping it would be. Let's see here. This is Turing.
Fake.
Aha. Nope, this is a different thing. Interesting.
Looks like
Why
I'm
am I
going to
stupid?
have to guess.
Why am I
It's
stupid?
fun or smarts.
Thank you. Yeah, I was like, I'd find it eventually. I just don't know where to look.
Oh, you're
Fun
tied,
or-
so it
fun
doesn't
or
matter.
smart. Yeah. Guess not. I'll go with Kevin Bacon.
Ah, I had heard of this theory, but assumed it was bullshit. That, however, was before you said it. You are my friend, and friends never bullshit their friends. It is an iron law of socialization.
I
Is it-
sweat nervously at my friends.
Calculaster 2.0.
All right,
First
I'm off
sweat.
to Hollywood to start my career in film and television. Care to join me, Soups?
Hell yeah, you're joining him. You throw all your most important possessions into a bug-out bag labeled "In case of horny LA trip with Calculaster." I support your insane quest for a perfect disguise, you crazy kids. I'll even create perfect, indistinguishable replicas of the two of you so no one knows that you're gone. You leave Council of Lodge to write your and Calculaster's names on 2 large cardboard boxes and head for Hollywood.
Nice.
Ah, here we are, Los Angeles, the city that never sleeps except while tanning. Now to get a job on a film crew. I am told that my tireless work ethic and complete lack of boundaries will be a tremendous asset in this industry.
Calculaster is right. His willingness to work impossibly long hours and his ability to make incredible coffee soon see him promoted from intern to Best Boy Grip in no time. Coincidentally, Best Boy Grip is the name of one of your many Calculaster self-insert fanfictions. Looks like life really does imitate art. Calculaster's hard work is further rewarded when the director of photography gets food poisoning during an important day of shooting. Calculaster is selected to fill in because he's basically a camera himself and literally immune to food poisoning. He's a tremendous success. Soon Cal is directing photography on his own obscure art house films, which generate some critical acclaim and even win an award at the Cannes,
Maybe.
Cannes. This notoriously lands him a gig as the director of a new big-budget superhero movie. In the words of the producer, these things are already written by computers, might as well let one direct. You stick with him throughout the whole complex process, and it warms your heart to see how far he's come. One day you're sitting with the crew of the new film, enjoying some lunch.
That sandwich looked delectable, Madison. I cannot eat it, but Kit, would you please describe it to me?
Sure, says Maddie, Calculaster's assistant director. It's a funny story, actually. I learned to make this sandwich while I was on the set of Tremors.
Ah.
Excuse me, are you referring to the film Tremors, starring well-known actor Kevin Bacon?
Well, yeah, says Maddie. Why do you want...
Thank you. My work here is done. I have achieved a Bacon index of 1. It has been lovely getting to know you all, but now I must return to summer camp.
Calculaster walks away from the table, leaving his stunned crew behind. They think he's giving up on his dreams, but you know the truth. You gain 199 fun and fucking stats. Where do you go? Bold?
No, charm.
Okay. Wow. That day, the fun and zany scavenger hunt awaits you at the camp dome. Last night, the council stole your organs while you were asleep. You have to solve the scavenger hunt clues to get them back. Isn't that fun? No? Too bad. You make the best of the situation by stealing your hotter friend's organs and place your own. You get 10 evil from Dimitri's liver. You also find a very strange gland, and a common sense you shove it up your nose. It secretes 2 charm. You and Scott are about to engage in your favorite stress-busting activities, sudden death badminton, when Joy and Calculaster show up to poop the party. But you know, if anyone was going to poop on this party, you're glad it's a pair of campers with such fine asses. Okay.
Hello, friends. We are here because I have statistically determined that you are the pair of campers most likely to accidentally injure yourselves or others during a dome game.
And also because it looks like Scott is about to try and eat a stick of dynamite.
Can I not do that? But it's red.
Beware natural selection.
To mitigate the risk posed by the two of you, we have organized a viewing of the timeless safety VHS, How to Not Get Your Ass Killed in the Camp Dome, directed by Robert Rodriguez.
Ooh, movie time. I'll grab some snacks.
No, Scott, that is popcorn. A popcorn bag full of more dynamite. Put it down.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
He just wants to eat dynamite, let him. Calculaster pops the VHS into a portable VCR, and you settle down for some informative video content. The video is great. You learn how to evade sport bees and how to stay calm when your face is fire, and the proper silverware to use while drowning in acid. Finally, you get to the last lesson, what to do during a werewolf attack.
Oh boy, I've never been present and conscious during a werewolf attack, so this will be really useful information for me.
The best way to survive a werewolf attack, says the announcer, is to not provoke one. Never, under any circumstances, expose a werewolf to a full moon.
No full moon. Got it.
To help you recognize and avoid the full moon, says the VHS, here is a high-definition picture of one. Please don't show this to any werewolves.
Don't show this to any woo!
No, friend Scott, it is pronounced werewolves. Werewolves.
Such a twist.
I don't think he can hear you, Calculaster. I think he's too busy turning into a werewolf because they showed him a picture of a full moon.
Oh no, you are correct, and friend Scott has eaten the VCR before it could teach us how to stop him. However, will we turn him back without a soothing VHS narrator to guide us?
During your dog trainer phase, you learned how to teach all the classic tricks. Sit, play dead, and turn back into a hot buff dude. To err as human, make Scott air.
It's the first one.
Damn, I want to do that second one, though. Alright.
No airing.
You've got this. You pull out a bag of Scott treats, actually just sticks of dynamite with the explosive charge removed, and get to work.
Wow, Werewolf Scott will do anything for those Scott treats. Look at him sitting still and shaking hands and not licking his own penis.
Hell yeah.
Great, this is working way better than it has any right to. Now quick, turn him back into a hot buff guy.
Whoa, 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 not so fast. As they say in the dog training business, dogs are like bicycles. You can't just turn them into a hot buff man right away. You've got to work up to the main event, run them through some of the more basic tricks first. You hit all the classics, playing dead, cooking a souffle, not mauling anyone for over 45 seconds. You even get him to bark I love you and finish, and pee through a hoop. All good things must come to an end, plus you're out of Scott treats. You make the necessary gesture and call out the trick.
Oh, okay. What hot buff dude should I turn into?
Scott, fantastic.
All right, I'll turn into Scott. 1 second. Sorry, I can't do it. Turns out it's really hard to turn into something you already are.
That was magic.
You did great, Scott. You did great. Other than those 30 people you mauled while you were a werewolf. But let's be honest, this is kind of spooky. Their days were numbered. We're just glad to have you back, buddy.
Indeed, I am so happy I composed a song. It is called "Ode to a Friend, Come Back, Scott." In the end, the
Kutker's song is utter garbage, probably because his music algorithm is poorly trained. On the bright side, though, it gives you, Joy, and Scott an excuse to sit with him and listen to some good music so he can learn what it sounds like. You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun. Refrigerator.
Aw.
The charm has been stolen from you. Where would you like to go?
Fuck, just wherever.
Go to hell.
Ah!
Put him in the spooky house. We haven't seen the refrigerator in the spooky house yet.
That day in the Haunted Manor, you find a bunch of ghosts playing craps. You're terrible at gambling, but that's never stopped you before. You face off against the craps champion, slam all of your chips down on the table, and cry out, "I bet my immortal soul!" Everyone gasps, and then someone says, "Dude, chill. We're just like playing to have fun. No one's even betting real money." Oh, you're not used to such low-stakes betting around camp. Honestly, it's a relief. You get too bold to just get the champion instead. You win.
Fancy meeting you.
Oh, Refrigerator, I didn't see you there. I was too busy enjoying the sensory pleasures of this charmingly haunted house. I mean, look at the antique blood-stained bathtub. It's absolutely iconic, and the lighting here is perfect for selfies. My timeline would be incomplete without this aesthetic. Hot damn, this adorable Reaper wants to take some pics. You asked Milo if they want to take a selfie with you like one of their French girls. I'm happy to oblige. Here, let's start with some foreplay. Get naked in the tub with me, and let's pick a filter that's mutually flattering. Hey, did someone say foreplay? If so, I'm gonna murder you with this big knife.
God.
Oh, and I'm Jerry, by the way. Nice to meet you. Bold of you,
Hey, Jerry.
bold of you to assume I can be killed. What do you have against foreplay? Licking someone can really be an absolute rainbow of flavors, you know. Oh, it's not foreplay specifically. I just have to kill anyone who's doing sexy stuff in this mansion. That's my thing. No touching. And not to judge, but it kind of looks like you two are doing sexy stuff. Sexy stuff? Do you mean like sexy like a blooming daisy is sexy? Or sexy like that feeling when you start up an old car for the first time in a while and it kicks into life? Wait, no. Sexy like neither of those. Sexy like sex. Like having sex. That kind of sexy. Sex sexy. Penetration sex. How is penetration sexier than gently running your fingertips along the makeup brushes that your lover uses? So basic. Hey, stop it! Sex is sex, we all know that. Virginity is real and penetration is wrong, and that's why murderers stab horny teens. Okay, Boomer. You definitely don't want to die, but you're way too horny to miss out on this sex opportunity with Milo, and Jerry is ruining the moment. That's when the inherent horniness of the situation hits you. You can get intimate with Milo right in front of Jerry without him knowing about it. You whisper your idea to Milo.
Trending, darling.
I love it, obviously. The taboo is so on trend. But how do we do it? Cozy up under a fashionable poncho? Start a private Discord server? Or something even bolder? Your whole life has been building to this moment. Figure out how to get intimate with Milo right under the nose of Jerry, the knife-wielding sex murderer. Sext each other in Morse code. Hire 2 body doubles to fuck in another room.
Body doubles. The other one just says question mark, so.
Smart or creativity? What's my stats
Oh,
now?
well
They're
then,
different than they used to be.
smarts.
You and Milo both apologize to Jerry and clarify that you're just here together on a totally platonic haunted house visit. Oh, good. Well, in that case, enjoy your time in the spooky mansion. But before I go, I think everyone probably wants to hear my opinions on teens. Jerry's defo monologuing, giving you and Milo the perfect chance to sex. You both start subtly tapping all over each other's bodies, flawlessly communicating in Morse code. The teens, they're just so horny now. Back when I was a teen, we had to date for 12 to 15 years before we could express ourselves sexually. Milo taps out, I'm going to fave all your sluttiest selfies at 3 a.m. tonight. But now teens are just buried in their phones. Do you know that phones can do porn now? Anytime you see a teen on their phone, they could be watching a porn. You respond to Milo by tapping, oh baby, smash my subscribe button, hit that bell so you'll be notified the next time I post, if you know what I mean. This is hurting my voice.
You think?
And I'm worried that authentic emotional intimacy is being replaced by these weird inhuman likes and subs and parasocial relationships. Maybe that's why I'm a murderer? Jerry goes on for a while, but you're too turned on by the erotic tapping to listen to his bullshit. Eventually, you climax sexually. Well, clearly nothing sexual has happened here, so I'll be on my way. Toodaloo, innocent teens. You leveled up your cryptography skills, and you got to gently tap all over Milo, and you get 2 charm and 1 boldness. Congrats, babe.
I didn't get
Random.
anything out of that.
God damn it.
Barker, you don't need smarts, right?
Let me take a walk.
Or do you?
Really.
Let me
'Cause
see.
I need one more smart, apparently.
How many, babe, can you show the thing at the top so I can know how much we got left?
This is the last turn. This is the
last
last
one.
round.
Last round. If
you're not going to hit the number anyway, there's no reason to cuck Josh. At least one of us should win.
Give me the boldness or charm. I don't care which.
What do I need? I'll take that. That day, you venture into the haunted manor to prove that you're not a little scaredy cat. The manor transforms itself into a winding maze from which there is no escape. You'll be trapped here forever! Luckily, you brought your phone and some snacks, so you sit down and play solitaire until the house gets bored of you and shows you the exit. Turns out the best
I don't
defense
know how
against
to
the
play
supernatural
solitaire.
is total apathy. You gain 2 boldness. You're sprinting as fast as you can. Little orphan Alan is stuck at the bottom of a well. You're the only one that can help. As you're running, you see Joy suntanning nearby. And she waves you over. Yes, Joy's your #1 ultimate summer crush, and you'd do anything for her. You completely forget what you were doing and run over.
Joy to see you.
Hey there, you weren't doing anything important, were you? At least nothing more important than flirting with me, right?
No.
By the way, sprinting shirtless and dripping with sweat isn't a bad look for you.
You
Wait a
blush like an
second.
anime character who's talking to their crush. You are talking to your crush, but your eyes are way too appropriately apportioned to be considered anime.
Have you seen what she looks like? Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that my screamo band Vintagram has a show tonight. We're playing that super gross pub nearby, the Piss Wreck Bar. You should come see us. You'll get to see me scream my guts out in a non-literal way. Oh, Damien and Dahlia are in the band too, and you kinda care about them, right? No pressure though, the pub technically has an occupancy limit of 3 people, so I can basically guarantee you'll die if there's even a small fire.
Holy shit, Joy just invited you to go to a location, and she's gonna be at that location. That's basically a date as far as you're concerned. You cannot fuck this one up. Later that night, you roll up to Piss Wreck Bar with a government ID and your thoughtiest concert outfit. As soon as you go in, someone throws a glass of beer at your head. Every single surface in this bar is filthy and sticky. It's packed, and everyone here is either very hot or very ugly, but they all look like they could beat your ass easily. This is unquestionably the perfect location for a Screamo concert. Piss Wreck Bar shreds. Oh, and there's Joy.
Hey, you.
Look what the cat dragged in. Thanks for coming. We're about to go on right after they finish setting up Damien's drug rig / flamethrower.
My mega explosive drum set, it weighs 3,200 pounds. It's also a harpoon gun, and it is illegal. Ventagram is like...
Fuck yes, Venagram fucks hard. Venagram is violence. Come on, Dahlia, we gotta do our pre-show tradition, fighting the audience.
By the way, I'm happy that you made it. Realistically, you probably didn't have anything else to do tonight, but it still means a lot. I should go to my vocal warm-up, so I will keep an eye out for you when I'm on stage. Cheer loud for me.
Wow, you are definitely in love with this goth witch. Ventagram is about to go on. Impress Joy by making sure the concert goes smoothly. What are you going to do to help? Be the mic checker. You'll check Joy's microphone to make sure it's not poisoned. Be the first clapper. You'll get the crowd hyped by AF by nailing a perfectly timed first clap after every song.
Let me see. Oh, let's go with the first one. That's boldness.
Yes, first one. Mic checker, poison.
Alright, shitheads, I hope you're ready for pure fucking rage. We are Wait.
Before Joy can finish, you shove her out of the way, grab the mic, and announce the entire audience that you are Ventagram's official mic checker. Obviously, you get booed.
Oh, I guess that's actually kind of a smart idea. We need to check out the sound before we start it anyway. Good catch.
You tell Joy that you know nothing about Screamo or bands or sounds in general. You're here to check the microphone for poison!
I'm pretty sure that we don't need you to do that. Actually, you know what? I am entirely sure that we don't need you to do that.
Just to be sure, you give the microphone a big, slow lick, and suddenly you start feeling ill and dizzy. Shit, is this thing actually poisoned? Suddenly you hear someone from the audience shriek, "No! Our evil plan! Curse that insidious microphone checker!"
Is that you, Dr. Cretus? And Magnormus, the evil warlock? And all the other villains from Season 3? What are you doing here? Why are you disguised as Screamo fans?
Oh, Joy, you foolish protagonist. We knew that you would have your guard down at summer camp, so we've banded together to defeat you in a battle of the bands. Villains, reveal your instruments and assemble into band formation. Prepare yourself, Ventagram. We are unstoppable. Only the sickest sound ever could defeat us.
I was hoping you'd say that. Dahlia, Damien, come on. Let's wreck these fuckers with noise.
I was put on this earth so I could do metal shit like this. Fuck yeah, good your lord, Fizwreck.
Ventagram battles the villains. Fizwreck is the bar.
Oh, right.
Ventagram battles the villains. It's violent as fuck, but Ventagram is killing and the audience loves it. Joy hits a high note scream just as you pass out from the poison. When you regain consciousness, you find that you're still in the Pisswreck bar, but you're being gently cradled in Joy's arms.
Wake up. We won it, and it was the most legendary concert of all time. Those aren't my words either. God showed up and told us herself. If you hadn't checked my mic, I'd be totally dead right now. Thanks for saving my life, and thanks for
gonna lick her microphone?
It was a nice touch.
Okay.
Maybe she's like Gene Simmons. Maybe she inserts the entire microphone into her mouth when she screams. And since you literally performed oral sex on a poisoned microphone for me, the least I can do is pay for your drinks tonight.
You spend all night celebrating with Joy. The next day you can't remember if she kissed you or if that was just a poison dream, but either way you get 2 fun and 1 boldness. Josh, where you going?
Smart, please.
Smart, please.
So I can try to get 15.
That day in the woods, you find a
that's
mysterious
an
portal to an
excellent
unknown dimension. Whoa! You're not so stupid you jump into it yourself this time, so you decide to tie a chipmunk to a string and throw it in there. You pull the chipmunk back, expecting it to be dead or at least warped by the interdimensional travel, but it turns out whatever's on the other side of that portal taught the chipmunk calculus, and some very cogent arguments about gender identity. You and the chipmunk have a long, insightful conversation, and he helps you with your summer school homework. You gain 2 smarts. Later that night, you get all gussied up for your date with Dahlia. She said she had some intense physical activities planned. Awooga. However, when you go to find her, you're surprised to see her surrounded by a horde of demonic soldiers.
Oh, hey, Josh, listen, I've got bad news. I forgot I volunteered to army sit my buddy, General Zaxklar's hellish armies tonight. I'm sorry, I can't dodge this responsibility, but I'll make it up to you.
Yeah, I got this one before once, and I fucked it up.
Maybe you could help me watch them tonight?
I did it bad last time. I remember distinctly because I never forgot. Yeah.
Right now I'm cooking them a nutritious meal of gruel and enemy blood formula. We couldn't get the fresh stuff on short notice, but this powder substitute is pretty.
As she's speaking, one of the soldiers pulls meekly on Dahlia's sleeve. Miss General Aquino, he says, I gotta go potty.
I told you all to go before we left hell. Find anyone who has to come with me and bring a trowel to bury your poopies. Josh, maybe you can figure out a way to entertain the little war machines while I'm gone. Then we might be able to spend some time, alone time together.
Every day this universe tests your patience. Well, whatever. If it means alone time with Dahlia, you can find a way to distract the giant evil darlings for an hour. What sort of activity should you give the demonic soldiers so that you and Dahlia can make love, not war? Put some soothing war propaganda on the TV to entertain and distract them. Keep them busy by giving them an assignment, a personal essay about their experiences with city pillaging. This is fun and smarts. So, bottom one, smarts.
Hang on one sec. Prop.
I will let you double check.
I'm in the Hewlett Packard one.
Uh,
So propaganda is fun.
yes.
Got it. And the other one was smarts, you said?
That's what it says.
Okay, well then I'll go with the smarts one.
Dope. Oh, it's me. You run your idea past Dahlia when she returns.
Hey, that's a great idea. It's fun, engaging, and educational. My 3 favorite things about war.
You tell all the soldiers about their assignment. They get really excited and start talking to each other eagerly about what their essays are going to be about. Some of the soldiers want to work in groups or use craft supplies to make posters and costumes. Miss General Aquino, says one, can I research the ransacking of Elysium?
Sure, kiddo, but remember that Wikipedia isn't a valid source. Only trust primary accounts like diaries or declarations of revenge scratched into prison walls.
Ooh, I want to write mine about the burning of the Library of Alexandria. That was quite bad.
Yeah.
Accurate, though.
Great, just make sure not to use any first-person pronouns because we still need to maintain plausible deniability that we weren't the ones who burned it down.
Once the soldiers are all set up, you and Dahlia sneak off to have some of that intense physical activity she promised, which turns out to be a workout regimen that Dahlia specifically designed for you. It's not exactly what you were expecting, but it was a very sweet gesture and intimate in its own way. When we return to the soldiers, they're eager to present their essays. Some of them have created maps using glitter glue and popsicle sticks. Others have designed finger puppets of the children they slaughtered in front of their families. One group even planned an entire reenactment of the desecration of the Temple of Baphomet. They even used real goat blood. You learn a lot about Hell's ransacking of ancient cultures and about the flammability of Crayola crayons, which earns you 2 smarts and 1 fun.
Let's do it by the book.
I don't even know, dude.
Well, I got another 2 smarts.
Yeah, you did. So you've got, I think,
Fuck
18
yeah, dude.
now.
Woo!
That day at Monster
How
Scouts,
does
all
he
practiced
keep
writing
doing it?
speeches in preparation for possibly being killed by a bear.
Do
wanna
you
get
know
your
that I
last
got a
words right.
stat all the way to 22 and then a second stat up to 18?
It's crazy,
Just
man.
back to back?
You decide to write a heartfelt poem dedicated to your favorite things in life. Monster Camp, the smell of rain, the bittersweet joy of watching the sunset for the very last time, and chicken tenders. True. Everyone is moved by your poem. You're pretty sure you even made the nearby bears cry. You get 1 line. It makes me so upset every time. You're just looking around for some more wacky bullshit to intrude upon when Calculester intrudes upon you instead.
Greetings, fellow organic life forms.
Hello, Soups. It is a good thing I have my library card, because I am totally checking you out. It is also useful for borrowing books and DVDs. If you were a Transformer, you would be Optimus Fine. Although I am as of yet unsure whether you can turn into a truck. If I could rearrange the alphabet, I would put you and I together, despite the fact that this would seriously disrupt alphabetic sorting and likely damage my programming. Actually, with that in mind, I do not think I would want to rearrange the alphabet. I do like you, though.
Permissions to kiss?
Is this working? Are you aroused?
Well, you're amused, and that has some of the same letters.
Oh dear. Oh gosh. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh dear, I knew it was hopeless. Lately I've been feeling more and more of what you would call romantic feelings toward you, but I have been unsure how to express them. Naturally, I turned to the internet for advice, but this list of 40 best pickup lines has proven highly ineffective at winning your fragile, meat-filled heart. I'm aware that I have several good traits, but I'm afraid being sexy is not one of them.
You take that
Oh
back.
well, perhaps a torrid love affair between the two of us is simply not meant to be.
No, you can't let Calculester give up. A torrid love affair between the two of you is definitely meant to be. Look, robots can be upgraded, right? Surely there's a way to upgrade Cal's sexiness. You just need to figure out what it is. Train his neural net on every romantic comedy ever produced, or 14
metal dicks! Holy
14
shit.
metal dicks.
Oh my god, I hope that's it.
Well, that's
Holy
one's
shit.
the bottom one's charm, isn't it?
I'm looking for the number
Gotta be.
14 somewhere in here. 14 metal dicks. 14 metal dicks is fun!
What?
Yep. The other one's creativity. Damn it! Oh,
Oh, damn.
damn.
well.
Oh, well.
Take
Train
the
it.
L and click on it.
No. I need my numbers go up, not down. You suggest a
need
calculus
the
that
number go
watching
up.
a large number of romantic comedies might...
Great idea. I have now watched every romantic comedy ever produced. How do I look? Am I sexy?
You start explaining that merely watching the romantic comedies is enough. He's going to have to...
Error. Attempt to distill a coherent moral framework from movie corpus has failed.
I have consumed the content, but I do not understand the behavior of various characters. Do they not realize that if they ceased telling each other horny lies, their probability of romantic outcome would dramatically increase?
Well, romantic comedies aren't strictly realistic depictions of...
Wait, I have solved the conundrum. Romantic comedies are not examples of how to behave in a romantic context. They are examples of how not to behave. One moment, please. Refactoring neurotraining parameters. Ah, here we are. I have deduced the optimal course of action, according to my rigorous study and dispassionate analysis, the optimal romantic stratagem
No, romance isn't about stratagems, it's about...
is to authentically share my feelings with you before our budding affection can be derailed by your douchebag fiancé / the Vietnam draft / the pox on both our houses. Friend Soups, whenever I see you, my CPU temperature raises sharply as I devote massive computational power towards imagining you and I together. Do you think you might like to be more than friends?
Hell yeah, you would.
Excellent. Let us celebrate in the traditional manner. I will stand behind you and will help you sensually sculpt a vase while blasting your favorite song from a boombox and showering you in rose petals.
You do. It's exactly as erotic as it sounds. You gain 199 fun and 99 charm. Refrigerator.
Refrigerator.
I don't give a fuck. Put me in the water.
Back in the water where you belong. While looking around the lake for a private place to take a pee, you find a treasure map buried in the sand. It leads to an X in the center of the lake. You gather a troop of trusted friends, don your eye patch, and sail out there to find the booty. When you arrive, you find a tiny island with a single palm tree. You dig up a box that says, open in case of a very boring day. You open the box and find 2 fun. Arr! Later, you're enjoying the sunset alongside Milo, eating delicious artisan sandwiches and listening to music together. It's not often that Camp Spooky is so enjoyable. Oh, Refrigerator, isn't this nice? We truly are #blessed to be able to sit back and enjoy life's sensual pleasures so deeply and without stress. I often find that people spend their time rushing from one task to the next, never taking the time to stop and smell the Pont l'Evêque, which I assume is French. Which is such a waste. I mean, life is a bit like this sandwich. No, stay with me, I'm going somewhere good with this. Milo begins slowly building themselves a new sandwich, staring at its starry eye like it's going to reveal the secrets of the universe. Now, the bread of this sandwich is a bit like the essential tasks of life. They're important, sure. Without bread, you wouldn't have a sandwich, just a pile of veggies and meats. However, the meat, or vegetarian alternative, live your best life, of the sandwich is like your soul. It's the most important part of your life. And the toppings, the cheese, the portobello mushrooms, the garlic aioli, these are non-sensual pleasures. They complement the soul, and the sandwich would be woefully bland without them. And a sandwich as beautiful and unique as this doesn't deserve to be eaten in just a few bites. You need to savor it, enjoy it, maybe throw a pic of it on your story for clout. Look, what I'm saying is I wish we could forget about setting goals and living by them all the time. Whatever happened to just letting life happen and immersing yourself in it? Oh wow, okay, you've got to try this sandwich, Refrigerator. Not only is it an amazing metaphor for my constant pursuit of sensual pleasures, but it's delicious as hell. Holy shit, this sandwich is incredible. But you're sure you can impress Milo with something better than a Reuben. It's clear they love life's sensual pleasures, but what pleasure do they love most of all? Mindful meditation is like curating the cheese plate of the soul or eating ass.
All right. You know what? It is wrong, but I'm gonna say eating ass.
Eating ass is fun.
Are you sure, Swissy?
What am I supposed to do? I
Creat-
lose.
It's either
I'm
creativity
sorry,
or
Swissy.
charity. You sure?
Yeah, I know. Eat ass.
Okay. Ah, how right you are. Eating ass is truly one of life's most exquisite sensual pleasures. But everyone knows that. Appreciating analingus on its own doesn't make you an aesthete. A real challenge is finding the perfect wine to pair with the ass you're eating. My go-to choice is a raspberry merlot, strong and fruity enough to cleanse the palate without disrupting the ass's naturally pungent flavor. Yes, this is a true test of any ass-eating aficionado. What say you, Refrigerator? As a thought experiment, what wine would you pair with my ass? Oh man, you actually get to talk about eating Milo's ass with someone other than your mother. Too bad you don't know jack shit about wine. Just use some bullshit about Chardonnay. Oh, of course, the Chardonnay's green-skinned grape is a fine compliment for my lily-skinned behind. I'll order some now. What brand do you prefer? Who gives a damn? You click on the wine with the fastest delivery, and through the magic of Amazon Prime, Milo is holding a package before you can say, fuck Jeff Bezos. I'm not familiar with this seller, but I do love to try new things. Cheers, my dear. Oh, ick. This wine kind of tastes like ass. Which I understand was sort of the theme of our conversation, so I can see your train of thought, but pairing an ass-flavored wine with literal ass seems a bit redundant. What a shame. I was actually craving a bit of ass, what with all our flirtation and intimacy. But this ass-flavored wine is enough ass for today, I think. I need a glass of water. Milo strolls off to wash their tongue. Looks like your one-track mind has screwed you over once again, dumbass. You lose 2 charm and 1 smarts.
Alright.
I really, like, it feels like they made the wrong answers a lot meaner in Monster Camp.
They did.
Maybe.
Babe, go
Anyway,
with
you know
the
what I'm
Joey.
here
The Joey. I'm making sure
Yeah.
this is the babe, yes, okay. Making sure I do these in the correct order. Josh, go with the
What
Dahlia.
could go wrong? Yep.
I love his stupid little face.
It's very
Yeah, this
dumb.
is what they
I
talk
do
about when they
legit.
say size
Soups
difference.
will fail at the robot
You
man.
could go. You could go if yourself. You could see what Modius's stay-at-home image
That's a
is.
good point. You know what? I am gonna go by myself because I have pretty high stats, and there's no fucking way I beat it with Calculester.
I'll try to keep myself in check.
Refrigerator.
Incredible. I would love to see what Refrigerator's stay-home image is.
Yeah, I'm staying home.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Not even
Swissy.
gonna try. Damn.
One
Oh well.
by one,
Soups.
they'll
Oh man, that means I definitely failed. Despite the fact this is a dating sim, you decided not to ask anyone to be your summer honey. Look at you defying conventional genre expectations. You must be a strong, independent gamer who don't need no traditional ending. Gotta admit, I respect that. You watched the meteor shower by yourself, and you had a lovely time. Sometimes the perfect date can be one person, a warm patch of grass, and a sky full of shooting stars. Your friends might have searched tirelessly for love, but you're happy to report that in the end, the only company you truly needed was your own. Refrigerator. You thought you wanted to find love this summer, but then you remembered a couple of things. 1. You are a complete individual already and don't need a significant other to feel happy and whole. 2. You are a refrigerator. 2. Your friends are lovable psychos, but they're psychos nonetheless, and you don't really need that kind of chaos in your life right now. 3. Single people never have to share their milkshakes when they go out for ice cream. That's a deal breaker. So you watch the meteor shower by yourself. Note,
Okay, that's pretty
note how the
good, though.
refrigerator has a heart sticker on it now. It was a beautiful spectacle of nature that you wouldn't trade for the world. You treated yourself to a large milkshake, which was all yours. When the time feels right, maybe you'll return to your typical wacky dating antics, but for now, this feels pretty great.
A new chapter
It
Boca,
doesn't, but thanks.
you finally gather the courage to ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you.
What's that? You want to be my summer
Like
fling?
an interesting love interest.
Well, Joy X Boko arc definitely has potential. The romance, the drama, the stakes, the physical comedy.
Magic.
Ah, yes, the relationship between us would be, dare I say, enchanting. No, sorry, that was a little lame. But yeah, I'd love to watch the meteor shower
Might
with
have
you.
saved the world.
The last day of camp was
You saved
dreamy.
summer for me.
Joy finally fulfilled her dream of spending all day relaxing and finishing her goddamn book for once. The two of you chilled by the lake while Joy talked about her book, and you two chatted about literature and life well into the night. It was simple yet magical. You finally gathered the courage to ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you.
A summer fling? Ah, I see now. It's a warfare tactic. My enemies will think I've lowered my guard, and they will try to attack me during that night. Little do they know we will be ready, waiting for them. You and me, Josh. We will unleash utter mayhem and take all those bastards down. I'm in. Let's start making preparations.
Cool. You hope you can convince her to change the plans so it's just the date portion of it. The last
no.
day of camp was incredible.
Oh no.
Oh,
Dahlia
no.
talked you into rock climbing without a harness up the cliffs that she found in the woods. It was terrifying. But with Dahlia's encouragement, you reached the top by sunset. It was one hell of a view. Dahlia seemed more interested in talking about the advantages of having the high ground during battle than admiring the romantic scenery. But hey, that's Dahlia for you. You wouldn't have her any other way.
So cursed.
We did it.
Fuck you.
Yeah, so I realized I had the numbers wrong that I needed. I thought I needed 15, and the 3 stats is actually only 10.
What? No. 15? I have to get 15 in one stat, and it's like
I
almost
tried
impossible.
real hard, and I almost did it.
I was wondering what the hell you were doing. You're
Before
just
we knew it,
yeah,
those
like
weeks were gone.
like you definitely have the stats you need already.
It felt like a hot minute, and it felt like an entire lifetime. That night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older and I can see it, how those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedies sung for centuries. Wild nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss and every laugh is now a constellation we'll always find while gazing into the starry night, no matter how many years go by. Even today, I can still close my eyes and I'm there. On that last summer night. Feeling like I was just starting to live life. And it's with all my friends around that campfire. So young and unafraid.
Hey, Fampy.
And so ready to start. By the way, they have a streamer version of the credits song, so that you know we get dinged for Champions of Red Wine.
Nice.
It's really good.
I am the bringer of a message just for you, oh live streamers of the world.
Boy, this ran a little long. We should do a short game next time.
Isn't it?
It runs.
Yeah.
It runs long every time we do Monster.
I feel like
It runs
it's
longer
not
than Monster
usually
Prom.
3 hours.
Did we normally do a different length?
Maybe we did short games before.
No? No, I think we've already done this length. I just feel like
Maybe it's because
it
there was only
always
3
runs.
of us last time.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah.
Once again, there's a weak link.
Chip. Yes. You won't get a strike.
Speaking of weird strikes, I recently re-uploaded some. I started uploading my other videos onto a backup channel for like stream highlights and stuff. One of my old uploads had a copyright ding on it from Capcom for a Zelda game. I re-uploaded it, no longer has it.
That's
For
weird.
whatever reason. Capcom's being weird. What's so funny?
The lyrics of the song.
Oh, I don't hear them.
Thanks.
Thanks, Monster Camp.
Thanks, Monster Camp.
Really looking out for us.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Cloud and
Who?
Martinez.
Ah.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Okay.
She's reading it backwards.
Maybe it's
Manga.
written left to right. Maybe it's a manga
But
with the
she's-
cover on the
she's
wrong side.
Scrolling towards the cover.
By the way, I almost didn't notice, but definitely one of the things that was in their like special thanks just said trans rights, and that's great.
Nice, dude.
Anyway, that's the end. We're all gonna go to bed now. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Oh, shit. Bye.